He heard the whole thing.
I got to think so. I said, listen, Mr. Trump, I think he was very nice. I know he did say that you had sent him a letter. I did. I sent him a letter. And I said, I think he said it's hanging up next to his NBA trophy. Good. Very good. Very good. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he didn't let anything go.
Donald Trump is on the phone.
Donald Trump is on the phone again?
That's right. And
we hadn't talked to him in years, and now it's once a week.
Mr. Trump fights back too, you know.
What's going on?
Donald.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very unimportant, actually, but
very important in your world.
You have such an audience, Howard, and everybody told me that Mark Cuban was on, and he said wonderful things about my family and
he did
myself, and it was all nice. But he did say one thing that we should at least correct the record. Right?
Go ahead.
Okay.
He said that his show, whatever the hell it's called,
Shark Tank.
Really not his show. He's one of 4 or 5 people on the show. You know, big difference, right?
Right.
As opposed to the superstar that's known as Trump, total superstar.
Well, you make a point
they actually called me the king of all media yesterday, and I said, no, somebody wrote an article that said I'm the king of all media, and I actually wanted a retraction. I said, there's only one king of all media, right? But
no,
anyway.
but you make a point. Your show, The Apprentice. Well, let's back up. Mark Cuban was on the other day. He was talking. We were talking about years ago. He had a show that was very similar to The Apprentice,
called The Benefactor.
The Benefactor,
which was really a knockoff of The Apprentice.
And you got on the air.
There were 16 of them, by the way, so he shouldn't feel bad because we had 16 knockoffs. We had one the other day that died. It was called The Job. It was on CBS. And it died after two shows, and
which I know pleases you because
I love it.
Your show was the original one,
right? I love it, Howard.
And you love when the original. So Mark Cuban was trying to be a show like yours, and you even said on the air to me, his show won't work, you know. And it sounded like sour grapes, blah blah blah. But meanwhile, you were right. The show went off the air.
Well, Mark did something that was a little bit rough because he went out, and, you know, I've gotten along with Mark over the last year or so, but he went out with his show, The Benefactor, and he really went after me. You know, instead of saying, hey, and I spoke to him before the show went out, and he was totally nice. But, you know, some idiot told him to go and attack Trump, and this way you'll get publicity for The Benefactor. So he went after me. Naturally, of course, I go then after him.
What did he say at the time?
I don't know. You know, my show's going to be better, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be this and that. You know, in the meantime, I had like the number one show on television.
And you felt like you had your back up against the wall, and you had to defend yourself.
I had to defend myself.
Right. So
I've watched you do that all your life. I've been watching you a long time.
Yes. And
so
for
anyway,
years, years go by, Mark Cuban does get on Shark Tank. Shark Tank is, as you say, an ensemble cast. It is not his show.
Well, don't go so fast. So the benefactor goes on, and it's a total bomb. And I wrote Mark a very nasty letter. It was really nasty, and it was terrible. And then I heard he has that letter framed. I mean, it was a terrible letter.
He says the letter is framed on his desk.
It was an all-time classic Trump letter.
What did you write? Do you recall?
I don't know. Just terrible.
What did you say?
Terrible. I can't imagine. I wouldn't have saved it. I would have tried to. I would have burned it.
You know why he saved it? I know.
It's a motivation. I think that's cool.
Yes, it's a motivator.
No, I think that's cool. I mean, I was surprised that he did it, but I heard about it. I thought it was very cool. Anyway, we've gotten along very well over the last year or so, and the benefactor goes off, and then all of a sudden Shark Tank comes on. So Shark Tank goes on during the week, you know, which is much more important than a Friday night, and it totally bombs. So they think they're going to terminate Shark Tank, and what they do is they put it on Friday night as a little bit of a filler. You know, Friday night is called Death Valley.
I see.
Well, you know that. I mean, you know, you have a show on Friday night. It's not a good thing.
Right.
And it did okay for Friday night. Actually did better on Friday night than it did during the week, because during the week it was a total bomb. They thought they were going to have to take it off. And what happens is it did okay, and that was it. So, and it's doing okay on Friday night. But Friday night's not a television night. So what if maybe they should move it back to a real night, see how it does. So Mark goes on your show, said nice things, but then he did make the statement that the show, Shark Tank, which again is a show of 4 or 5 people that go, you know, do different things, that it did better in the ratings. And I said, whoa, what have we here?
Right.
I knew it didn't. I mean, you know, I knew that. But so I called up the Nielsen people. You know, I have people that do this. And they called up the Nielsen and the NBC Universal people. And I sent you a little copy of the Nielsen ratings where basically we kill them. Now, you got to understand, not only kill them, but we're in the 13th season now. This isn't a brand new show.
Right.
After, you know, you look at what happens with American Idol. You know, in the first season, we were beating American Idol. And in the first season, we were, on many evenings, the number one show and on television. And that was a great honor and all that stuff. But we did very well. But this is the 13th season. And not only did we beat them, you know, we're looking at last season because this is just going on Sunday night. I hope all your viewers and listeners are going to watch it. But what happened, not only did we beat it, but we had to go up against the Academy Awards last year. How would you like a show that goes up? They programmed it incorrectly.
That's
and it
unbelievable.
No. It's a show opened against the Academy Awards. I said, I don't mind competition, folks. I like, I'm sort of a competitive guy, but you don't open a show and have a show against the Academy Awards. So this year they waited. So as you know, the Academy Awards, which, gets 40, 50 million people, the Academy Awards now is over, and our show goes on Sunday night. But despite that, and we did fine. I mean, we did fine against the Academy Awards, believe it or not. But despite that, so I sent you the ratings, and basically it wins in all categories, and easily wins in all categories. And, you have the ratings, and you can read them if you want, but it's not a big thing. But they come right out of Nielsen.
So your point is that when...
I just like the truth. Howard.
You want the truth.
I'm an extremely truthful person.
Some people would say, why does this matter to you? But I think
everything matters to me.
Everything matters to you. Things get under your skin.
Not under my skin, no. You know what? If let's say let's say he did beat me in the ratings.
Right.
I would say that I wouldn't be calling you.
Right.
I'd call you, but I wouldn't be talking about that. I'd try to get off.
You try to keep it quiet.
No, I tried. I'd sort of. But when it's incorrect, and when Nielsen is the king in terms of this, whether we like him or don't like him, right?
Right.
And Nielsen has been very truthful over the years about The Apprentice, and The Apprentice is a monster. And that's why it's on in like 80.
So what do you want to say to Mark Cuban?
Nothing. I'll tell you what I want to say.
He just wanted to set the record straight.
He was so nice to my children and to me,
right?
And so respectful. And talking about how my children are amazing and all that stuff. So I don't want to say anything. I think I think it's fine. But
why don't you buy a basketball team and beat his basketball team?
I have every one of my friends owns a basketball team. They're miserable.
They hate it.
They don't sleep at night. Or sports teams. I mean, I see these guys. George Steinbrenner, as you remember, was one of my best friends.
Right.
You want to see a miserable evening? Go to George to a baseball game, to a Yankee game. It
Really?
was brutal. Yeah, he loved me.
Because it's work.
I used to say it was exhausting to sit with George at a game. If Derek Jeter didn't get a home run, he'd say, "Donald, I'm telling you, he's no good." George was brutal. he was brutal.
You don't want to live your life like that.
But the truth is, these guys live and die by victories. Most of them lose. Most of them don't do a very good job, and I see it. And they say, they're just really miserable. They live and die. And with all the teams, there's only one team that's going to win ultimately.
Right. I know it's not good odds.
And they're very unhappy people. So
do you?
Donald did try to get into the sports game at one point. Remember that league?
Well, and don't forget. Well, I bought a cheapo football. I figured I could get into the NFL rules. So
right.
That was really one of those harassment deals where we can get into the NFL for no money. That
right. Well, you try and you see what happens.
And
Do you own?
But I've had more Mike Tyson fights than anybody else. I have a lot of fights, and I'm very much involved in sports in a lot of ways.
Do you own Miss Teen?
I own Miss Teen
USA,
and I own Miss USA and Miss Universe. I own the pageant.
So the big news this week was that Miss Teen Delaware was in a porno.
Yeah, and we had to tell her to get a letter of resignation very quickly. Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Well,
she was in a porn.
So what?
Question.
You think about it. Think about our country.
So what?
Kim Kardashian's a big star because she was in a tape. Paris Hilton was in a tape.
Do you think Kim Kardashian's beautiful?
No. I mean, I think.
Do you think she's good looking?
I think she has a beautiful face.
Do you think so? Okay.
I don't like that big trunk.
Well, she's got a huge trunk.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
Well, it's seriously big.
Yeah. So what do you think of her?
I think she's a very nice person. She was on The Apprentice, so I think she's a very nice person.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm saying...
No, I think she's a very nice person. Howard, looks don't. I'm not that kind of a person. Looks don't matter to me.
Right.
The looks of a woman
they don't
do
matter
not matter.
To you.
Okay?
Not at all. No, seriously.
Now that he's married.
No, they don't marry. I don't look at women for their beauty. I look at women for what's inside. Okay,
what kind of porno was she in, though, by the way? Did you see the porno? Did you?
I didn't see it. No, what happened is Miss Teen USA, a very lovely young woman.
Right.
Although it's hard to say I don't look at looks, and yet I own the Miss Universe contest.
That's what I mean. I can't believe it for real.
Sort of like, well, I'm trying to be very politically correct. This is a world of being politically correct, and which is destroying our country, by the way. Everyone's so politically correct.
You can't even call anyone fat anymore.
You can't call anybody fat.
You can't.
They accused me. They said that I called Rosie O'Donnell a big, fat slob. And I said, that's not right. I didn't use the word fat. But I've got it.
You're still angry with her?
No, I don't care about Rosie. Rosie's gone. She's gone.
I like her.
You do, really?
Yeah, I really do.
Well,
I've had her to my home. We have dinner
Well,
together.
you know, if
be
Rosie finally, says something nice about Donald will.
I'm going to bring you guys together.
Because you're a
Doesn't matter.
guy.
No, don't bother. It's okay. But
I'm gonna bring you together.
she's fine. I don't really think about her, to be honest. But what happens is the young woman from the Miss Teen USA, beautiful young woman, got very much involved with the whole porno deal, and she actually, we suggested it to her because it's nicer, but she actually was, she gave her a letter of resignation. Because, that system, that beauty pageant system, people don't give it enough credit. It's an amazing system. These parents, the way these girls, most of them are grown. I mean, it's amazing.
How does it work, though?
It's like a military regiment.
No, but how does it work? In other words, did she try to cover? She was in a porn, obviously, years ago or something.
She was in a porn, and it came out, and because she,
it couldn't have been years ago. She's not that old.
Within the world of the beauty pageants, Miss Teen USA, that's potentially a Miss Universe candidate.
Right.
Miss Universe. Do you know, in some countries, like in South America, if you become Miss Universe, you don't pay taxes for the rest of your life. There's no bigger. In Venezuela, as an example, and we had Diana Mendoza. You remember the great Diana Mendoza 2 seasons ago on The Apprentice, how beautiful she was. She was like the most beautiful.
Super hot.
But again, I didn't notice that. Anyway, but you know that in Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, if you become Miss Universe, you're like the biggest star. You're bigger than any soccer star. You're bigger than anything. It's the biggest thing. So anyway,
but describe to me how it works. In other words, let's say, so did she try to hide the fact that she was in a porno, and then you guys discover it?
We don't know whether or not she hid it, but it came out. And the problem is because she's Miss Teen USA, all of a sudden she has a lot of notoriety, and probably one of her friends that's jealous of her because that's the way life works. Everyone's jealous. They're all jealous of you, Howard.
Of course.
They all kiss your ass. And then they, behind your back, they say you're terrible.
But what was she thinking being in a porn?
I don't know. Well, because it was before she did this.
Was it a home
She didn't
tape?
know she was going to be Miss Teen USA.
I mean, she figured she'll do porn, she'll make some money, and then she'll become Miss Teen USA, unrelated. And that's what happened. She won Miss Teen USA.
Will you watch the porn? I'm going to see it because...
Will you call me and let me know how good it is?
You're going to watch it because you know what? She must be insanely... When do you see a girl that insanely hot in porn?
She's supposed to be very beautiful. I mean, I've met her once quickly, but she's supposed to be very beautiful. But she got involved, and she actually offered her letter of resignation, and we had to accept it. You would not have. You would not have accepted it.
Oh no, I would have made. You would
have said you're a double winner, right?
Well, if she hadn't resigned, what would you have done? Would you have just fired her?
Well, we probably would have had to. It's a very unique system. I mean, the parents would have gone nuts. The people that, and it's a big. I look at the different magazines and I see how they're dying. Right? They're just dying.
It's over.
You look at pageant. Did you ever hear of a word magazine pageantry?
No.
The thing's like 2 inches. You never saw anything like it.
I'm heterosexual, of course I have.
Well, okay, pageantry. But it's a magazine on beauty pageants.
Right.
And it's like through the roof. And it's just amazing. It's a big deal. And she did this, and she was forced to, and she was asked to, but she resigned. And she did the right thing.
Did your Twitter account get hacked?
Yeah, it got hacked.
How does that happen?
Somebody, you got a lot of geniuses out there, and I have a hot Twitter account, @RealDonaldTrump. Will you tell your people to hook in? So, @RealDonaldTrump.
Isn't it crazy to you that, somebody that smart is busy wasting their time hacking into your Twitter?
Yeah, it doesn't do them any good other than they get arrested. It's like crazy. So, we're looking at it.
If you had that ability, wouldn't you spend every minute, inventing stuff and becoming very wealthy?
Well, they hooked in, and they put a quote from Lil Wayne on my account.
On your account?
And for 10 minutes, I was really ridiculed. All the enemies said Trump has lost it. This was something to do with the hoes and the women. All women are hoes. So, this thing came out, and I'm going to have, in a very short period of time, over 3 million people.
Wow.
And it's a big deal. And
sure.
I think they pick up 20 to 25,000 sometimes a month. And, it's just going through the roof.
How many tweets do you do a day?
Mine's new compared to some of these. What?
How many Twitter followers does Mark Cuban have?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Don't you? You have to check.
Hope he has a lot. I didn't check.
Don't you check every day to see if you have more followers than Mark Cuban?
No, but I have other people that I do check that with.
And you tweet?
I do have other people.
Who do you check? Who do you check?
I have very important followers. I have, haters, and I have losers, and I have reporters, and I have everybody's on mine.
But I know you. You must have actually researched this whole Twitter thing, and you probably have people who know how to cultivate it and how to handle this Twitter thing.
I have great people, but you know what? More importantly, but it's my thought. I mean, it's my thoughts. Nobody else will give thoughts like this, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is my thought. For instance, the Pope. Why is he should just
Ride it
back
out.
and die. He looks so bad. Everyone's saying, what did he do wrong? You know, they said it wasn't the first time. I said, oh, really? When was the last time? 600 years ago. Okay, look, let's call that the first time, right? But the Pope should just sort of sit back and enjoy and relax.
Of course.
Put some other people and run it, and you die. You know, I'm used to watching old popes, like Pope John. I mean, the guy couldn't even walk. He was bent over like a pretzel, and he was cool.
But the thing is, Donald, you must imagine that something very bad is forcing him out of office.
It probably was, but I don't know. This Pope didn't resonate. You know, a little bit like Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney should have won the election, and I liked him, and I do like him. He's a nice man, but he didn't resonate.
He does. You don't warm up to this Pope.
You know, I like Mitt Romney, and I call them the same. This Pope didn't resonate. First of all, he comes from Germany. Somehow, you know, hey, I'm part German. You know, a German Pope. I'm not sure that works.
What do you think of the new black Pope? Maybe that might be a big deal.
That'd be very exciting.
Donald wants to see a birth certificate.
Do you want to see a birth certificate on the black Pope?
That would be very exciting.
Very exciting.
Hey, but listen, on the Twitter. So it's like I'll have 3 million, 4 million people within whatever period of time, right? So millions of people. So essentially, I own more than the New York Times by a lot.
Right.
And I don't have to sustain the losses.
That's true.
You know, the New York Times used to have a lot of power. Now it's a whole different thing, and it loses its ass. You know, I mean, the newspaper business is going to be over very soon. When people see me reading a newspaper, like my kids, Ivanka comes in. She said, "Daddy, what are you doing?" She looks at me reading a
What is that?
She doesn't understand what I'm doing.
I know. It's
You're getting your hands dirty with that print. Why are you doing that, Daddy? And she picks out her computer. She presses the name Donald Trump, and she gives me 20 stories.
Don't you? Isn't there something you love about still holding a newspaper in your hand? Me too.
We're old-fashioned. They do too.
Yeah.
We're old-fashioned. But you get about 10 years younger, it's like they look at us like, forget it.
Hey, do you lay in bed and watch the Oscars, and do you tweet during the Oscars?
Well, I did this time. And I got
Are you laying in bed with your wife when you're watching the Oscars?
Generally speaking, yes.
Were you completely nude and she was nude?
Well, let's not comment on that. But she has at least she has a great figure.
You ever tweet, "We're here completely nude"?
Yeah, but we won't comment on that. But she has a great figure. But I did tweet on the Oscars, and I.
Yeah, you didn't like the Oscars so much.
No, I thought they were. I think I didn't. First of all, I thought the set was terrible. It was so tacky. It was disgusting. I really thought Seth MacFarlane was fine.
Right.
I thought that I don't like him. You know, he did me on the Comedy Central roast. They roasted the hell out of me, by the way.
Right, I remember.
Yeah.
He was the guy, and he was terrific. It was terrific then, but he could really be the Seth. He was held back, even though they said he went too much. He was held back.
Right.
But I thought that there was a lack of glamour. I mean, even the woman who won, she falls down the stairs. You know, that's very glamorous.
With that dress, I mean.
No, think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it. In the old days, Vivian Lee.
They knew how to do it.
But you know, you're right in a way.
Vivian Lee did not fall. Clark Gable didn't.
You're right. Her falling down was sort of the symbol, if you will, of the whole thing falling apart.
Yeah, the whole. No, I thought it was fine, but I didn't find. And I tweeted. I said, "Where is the glamour?" Because I'm a romantic. People wouldn't know that about me, but I'm a major romantic. But I said, where is the glamour? Where is the beauty? There's no beauty. There's no glamour.
Why can't I warm up to that Anne Hathaway? I find her annoying.
You know what? I'll tell you what. It's going to happen. She lived in Trump Tower. I like all people that live in my buildings. Okay?
Right.
Anybody that lives in my building, even if they're really unattractive, I consider them to be beautiful. All right?
Right.
So what happens is she lives in my building. She lived there with the Italian scoundrel. You know the scoundrel?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And we didn't know. He paid his rent on time until the very end. You know, it was one of those things. But she got lucky when she got rid of this guy. But she lived in my building, so I got to see her up close and personal. I wasn't a fan at all, but she's grown on me. You know, it's like the Mona Lisa. A lot of times you'll have a painting. Friends of mine that really do the paintings big league. A lot of times they won't like it, but in the end they almost fall in love with it. They're like infatuated with it. They can't leave. I mean, they become sickos. They want to sit in the room and look at the
She's a terrific actress, but when she makes those speeches, when she makes those speeches with, oh my God, it's very.
Well, that's all phony rehearsed stuff.
Right, it's all actressy to me, you know.
You know, when they get up and they want to thank people and they forget and they don't really forget, but they want to make it like it's a big deal because they're so excited. It's all bullshit.
Do you know why I disagree? You know what I disagreed with you on?
What?
I feel this movie, Django Unchained, was one of the greatest movies of all time.
No, I didn't think so.
Did you watch it?
I'm with you, Donald.
Wait a second. Did you watch it?
It was a movie that. First
Donald
of all,
loves movies.
Okay, for those of us,
it's great, and it's not racist.
But like the sick kid up in Massachusetts, up in Connecticut, that wacko kid, that dirty wacko kid.
Lanza?
Now, if a kid like this is going to see this movie, if you're a little bit off to start off with, that movie is not good for people to see. Okay, because I've never seen a movie where so many bodies exploded as a bullet hit them. I mean, I've never seen a movie that bad in terms of that. And, I just
Terminator.
thought it was a terrible movie. I thought it was a totally racist movie.
No, why would you say
It's
that?
not racist.
I thought it was racist.
I'll tell you why it's not racist.
First you had the white guys killing the blacks, then you had the black guys killing the white. I thought it was a terribly racist movie, and I thought it was really vicious and really... I thought it was bad. These people that talk about gun control and should we have guns and shouldn't we have guns. But when you look at that movie can really screw up some kid that's a little
I
bit
admired that movie, and I'll tell you why. It reminded me, even though it's a fantasy, it reminded me that our country was based on something so horrible, so horrific, slavery. And that if anything, it had the opposite effect on me. It made me feel more empathic with the black plight.
Well, I didn't like it, and I thought it was a totally racist movie. So what are you going to do?
I think you're reaching, Howard. You're
Not
saying
at all.
that movie
I'm
did
telling
that
you.
for
I'm surprised.
everyone.
I'm a little
That did
surprised.
that for you
For
and
me.
no one
I
else.
think
It
Howard's
was totally.
trying to be politically
Not
correct.
at all.
Absolutely.
I returned.
I think this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Halfway through the movie, I turned to my wife. I said, Quentin Tarantino is a genius, and this is one of the most emotional movies
Because
I've ever
you're
seen.
adding something to the movie
Bullshit.
that's not there.
You're all crazy.
Trying to be politically correct.
Really?
And
He's
this
being
is a headline.
outrageous.
Robin, this is going to be a headline tomorrow.
I'm
in the
not
New York
trying to be
Post and the
politically
Daily
correct.
News. There's going to be a headline tomorrow. Howard Stern tries to be political. Because
No.
How long have you been on the air, Howard?
Donald, this is how I really
First
feel.
time ever that he's been politically
No,
correct.
I'm telling you my true belief. I've
It was
always
a
been
racist
honest.
movie, Howard, and it was a shitty movie, in my opinion.
One
I
of the
hate
best
it.
movies
It
ever
was
made.
totally just a revenge movie. That was it. It was nothing.
I thought it was a nothing movie, and I thought, when a bullet hits the body doesn't have to explode for
Right.
2 blocks away. The whole thing was disgusting, and that happened hundreds of times. I thought it was disgusting, and I thought it was very bad for young people to see that movie because I think it can really influence them.
Did you have sex during the Academy Awards?
No, I didn't.
When's the last time you had
He
sex?
paid attention.
When is the last time you had sex with your wife?
Well, let's see. What time is it?
Come on, be honest.
What time is it, Rob?
Be honest.
I won't say that, but
Has it really been that long?
I have a great wife. I do. I have a great wife, a beautiful wife. She was on the cover of Avenue magazine. She's been on many, many covers, including Vogue. She's a great person.
Will we ever see
and a
her
very
naked?
nice person.
Will we ever see her do a nude layout?
No, I don't think so.
That's a shame.
I tend to doubt it.
Very sexy woman.
I tend to doubt it. I think if we do, I will not be a happy camper.
And that woman stays in shape, man.
Oh, she's in shape. But she's naturally in shape. It's not a big workout deal or anything, which is nicer, to be honest.
Well, she knows with you she's got to stay in shape.
Well, I saw a woman the other day. She's in shape, but then I touched her arm, and it was like, a piece of steel.
That's right.
I don't like that. No, she's naturally in good shape. Absolutely. She's a very beautiful woman, considered one of the great beauties of the world. So I don't know how I got her because, beauty doesn't matter to me.
That's right. Yeah,
I told you that.
Did you wake up one day and go, "Oh my God, she's actually beautiful"?
No, that's the way it happened.
You fell in love with her personality first. Well, listen to
I fell in
me.
love with her soul. So listen, Howard. I'm going to do the Today Show now, so I have to run.
Oh.
But I will tell you, see who I do first? I do Howard first,
Yes.
and Robin.
Who will?
Robin's so important to you, Howard. Do you have any idea how lucky you are, Howard?
I thank God every day.
I mean,
I do.
Robin is just great. She's got such a way.
She's fantastic.
No, that's true, and I mean, I've said it a long time.
She
Robin.
is fantastic.
This is not a major breaking story, but she is fantastic.
You're
Well,
right.
thank you.
You're
I do love
absolutely
her.
right.
So, Howard, I just wanted to call you up, the Nielsen ratings. And
Very
if
good.
you
We
look
have
at
it.
The Apprentice versus that other show,
Right.
Shark Tank, which is fine, by the way. I think it's fine. But if you look, The Apprentice blows it away. Do you have the Nielsen ratings?
I have it in front of me. You're not lying.
Confirm that.
I am confirming it right
you.
now.
Thank you. We
By the
love
way,
you.
answer this one question. How old is Melania allowed to get before you cut off her age?
Well, I'd love to give you an answer there, Howard, because I could do, but then it becomes a headline, and so I would say this: when she's 80, 90, I would still consider her a great beauty and a great wife.
Yeah, I think this marriage is going to last. I always said it.
Well, she's very strong and very nice. I mean, she understands me. She gives me my space, which I really need. You know, one quick story on Melania, because I have a couple of minutes to just tell me, but one quick story, because I do love this show. One quick story. So Tom Cruise calls me, and he wants to go to the Wellman skating rink. So I call up Melania. I say, can you believe it? Tom Cruise called. Do you believe it? She goes, but why do you tell me this? You're a much bigger star than him. He is nothing compared to you. He is nothing. Tom Cruise is just a movie.
She's
You're
amazing.
the biggest star in the world. There's no bigger star.
She
And I
knows
said,
how to get you hard.
Well, no, look, I said, really? You believe that? Yes, of course. Don't even waste my time by telling me about that. And I'm saying, you know, other people, if I said that, they'd say, I can't believe, what does he want you for? You know, so she's very smart, and she's a terrific woman, and that's good.
She loves you.
And I love you guys, and take care of yourselves. I just wanted to set the record straight.
Who will be interviewing you on the Today Show?
Matt Lauer.
All right, very good.
Okay?
All right.
So long.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
the wonderful and vivacious Donald Trump, who reminds us that he is beating Mark Cuban in the ratings even still. John Lieberman, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 Newsroom?
Well, all eyes are on Ronnie the limo driver's Twitter account after he claims his account was compromised over the weekend. It started when a tweet saying, quote, "If I poop a boob, I'm going to feel really thirsty," came from Ronnie's official Twitter account. Ronnie claims he didn't send it. We do know.
Ronnie wouldn't even be that witty.
We do know it came from his official account over the weekend while he was out west performing a couple of block party dates.
Is it possible somebody took his phone and tweeted from it?
It is possible that happened, though he claims he always had the phone in his possession.
You're totally full of shit.
Whoa.
Well, what what is it?
Because you're already yelling. You're not even through the door and you're yelling.
Yeah, let's hear what
You
you
don't
have
know
to
what
say.
you're talking about.
What, you have no voice, Ronnie?
Yeah, it's from all that traveling, man.
This fucking guy, I mean,
listen to you.
he's got a full appearance schedule, and I said to him...
Is he busy every weekend?
Well, he's not only busy every weekend, but he's got to stay up till like 2 in the morning for these gigs that he's doing, and now he's got no fucking voice.
I'm all right.
No, you're not. You're sick.
Fine. I'm not sick.
Of course you are.
I just don't have a voice.
No, and you're sick.
No, I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say about this?
I know what happened.
Yeah, now you sound annoying on the air.
Why?
It's a different voice.
Because your voice is annoying when you're sick.
I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say to John? Go ahead.
I know what happened.
What happened on your Twitter account?
Somebody tweeted through my account. I know who did it, and I know how it happened.
Who did it?
I can't say.
Oh,
Why not?
Why can't you say?
I can't say.
Elephant shit part 2 here. You
Too
can't
bad.
say.
Sorry.
Wait, Ronnie, how did you find out who did it?
Because I know who did it.
Oh, it's somebody you know.
Yeah, I know who did
They
it.
didn't hack your account. They have your password.
At first, I thought they hacked my account because I didn't know at the time. I found out yesterday.
So it's someone who has your account information.
Exactly.
So it's either your girlfriend, Stephanie. Who else would have your account information?
Somebody had my information.
Was it Stephanie?
And somebody put out, it wasn't even, they misspelled it. It was supposed to be, instead of pooped, it was supposed to be popped.
If I pop a boob, what was this?
It's something to do with implants or something like that.
The quote that came out was,
It's
if
like-
I poop a boob,
Right.
I'm going to feel
But
really
it was supposed to
thirsty.
be pop the boob.
But You regularly make spelling and grammatical mistakes on your Twitter.
Oh, tell me about it. It's the funniest thing ever.
Understood, dude. But
so one would expect that this could come from you.
Why won't you say who it was?
I told you yesterday. I told Shuli on Saturday when it happened, who right away, Shuli ran to my room. This happened when we were in Portland.
Right.
I was asleep when this came out, and I had no clue it was on Twitter.
Why?
JD texts me like at 6 o'clock at night, which is 9 o'clock here.
Explain your thought process. Why won't you tell us who did it? Like, but who cares?
Right, exactly. Who cares?
But why won't you say who was tweeting from your account?
Say.
Why?
I can't.
Somebody has your login and
tell
password?
me why you can't say it.
I just can't say it.
Why?
I can't.
But why can't you say it?
Because I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
Because I don't want to.
So fucking retarded.
I don't want to.
Is it because...
was it another girl who you're cheating on your girlfriend with?
Stop it.
So then what are you fucking afraid of?
I'm just... Well, how would you be compromised by telling?
I just don't want to... I don't want to tell.
Was it your son?
No.
He doesn't have your Twitter account.
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
Somebody has your password?
Maybe.
Well, of course they do.
Well, I know. I mean, I could speculate who has your password.
You can't speculate
Go
anything.
ahead, speculate.
Well, Zena's buddy girl runs a lot of the hot chick of the week.
Oh, so it was Zena's buddy girl.
No, it wasn't.
Sure it was.
No, it wasn't.
Because she tweets for you sometimes, doesn't she?
No, never.
She did one morning when we were here.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Was it your daughter-in-law?
No. I just
Was it Anthony Weiner? I mean, who was it?
I just don't understand why you give your password to somebody else. You have 130,000 followers.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I told you I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Okay?
Why?
I'm just asking you why you give...
Because you fucking annoy me.
Why won't you tell him? What is the big fucking deal?
I don't want to tell him.
Why do you give your password to other people?
I don't want to tell him.
Why? Why don't you want to tell him?
Because I just don't feel like
I'm not
telling
asking you who did it. I'm saying why don't you?
It's my...
Like, why is it so sensitive?
No, it's my happiness not to tell him.
This is like grumpy old men.
You're just not telling John?
Exactly.
You can tell Howard.
I'm not telling him
John
on the air.
leaving,
I won't tell him on the air. I'll tell him off the air. But I won't tell him. Because right away he runs to me with this story yesterday. It's like some big deal. Him and Shuli.
It isn't a big deal. It's interesting.
I know it's not a big deal.
Who tweeted for you? It's not that it's a big deal. We just want to know who tweeted for you.
When dozens of listeners come to us and say, what the hell's going on with Ronnie's Twitter, it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, why do you want to...
No listeners
Don't you want to clear it up?
Listen.
How do you think John found out about it? He's following your Twitter?
How it started?
Yeah.
Shuli started putting it out there Saturday night.
Okay, so finish the story. You're telling a story.
There's nothing to tell.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Why are you being so goddamn weird?
I don't know.
All right, goodbye.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Wow.
You're a fucking weirdo. Get out of here. And don't use this show anymore. And don't use my audience anymore.
Get out of here.
Don't use this audience for your fucking purposes.
Get out of here.
You don't know who fucking hacked your account. What are you, a man or a mouse?
Fuck you.
Right. I can't believe this. I'd rather talk to Benji. How annoying.
What was that all about?
Because you know what? He has no reason for not telling anyone.
I just don't want to.
Yeah. Let's stop being interested in his life. We'll watch all his opportunities dry up. And Benji. What do you say? Don't come in here with all clammed up over something stupid like that.
I don't get it.
Just wasted 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
appears.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
I know. Martin, you're on the air in Tacoma.
Good morning, King.
Good morning.
I was just going to give you a little wrap-up of the Seattle show. Ronnie was on fire there, too.
That's why he lost his voice. He yells on stage. He yells the entire time on stage. And then he shows up here, and he's got that annoying voice. How the hell anyone could make that sound and have a voice is beyond me. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Yeah, he invaded both Shuli and Yucko's set, commandeered the mic, refused to give it back. But overall, he was tame compared to Scott. This guy heckled the first guy that came out on stage. From the stage, he's heckling one of the comedians.
Yeah, well, Scott the engineer, Ronnie, Shuli.
They want you to know they're there. It's their block party.
That's their block party. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a great time, and
Good.
I really appreciate it.
That's what Ronnie told me. He tells me these block parties are very successful.
Everybody has a good time.
Scott, what's the
The guy
matter?
is totally lying. Ronnie didn't interrupt any comedian set, and I wasn't heckling anybody.
Right.
That's total bullshit.
That would almost be too creative for you to heckle
Yeah, really.
somebody.
You know me.
Right.
I play sound effects.
Scott says you're full of shit.
Jason, no, you kept telling Jason, absolutely, Jason was the first guy out. He said, time's up, oh my God, you suck, and then he
I never, ever said that.
Pulling him off stage.
Never, ever.
Well, he says you did it, and it seems to make him happy.
Shuli
Shuli,
will tell you.
did Scott heckle any of the comedians? Did anything like that happen?
I don't think Scott was heckling the comedians. These guys, they're not professional hosts, let's say. So the intros wouldn't be the intros wouldn't be like they are at a comedy club.
What are you
let's
talking
say.
about?
Meanwhile, can I just say something?
Yeah.
This guy takes Twitter so fucking seriously.
No, Howard.
It totally ruined his whole night.
This guy, you talk about Twitter. That's all he does.
No, Ronnie thinks.
We're in the air, dude. We're riding from Seattle to Portland. He's in the back of the fucking car on the Twitter.
Sure.
Hey, you should have heard what was on there. You should have heard what this guy said about last night.
Pictures too.
Then we get to the airport. The same thing. Oh, you should have heard what this guy said. He was ragging
Yeah, but
on
Ronnie,
me.
Shuli makes a point. You're way wrapped up into your Twitter account. I mean,
Not like him.
Yeah, but you're way wrapped up in it, and you're acting like what happened to you was no big deal.
First of all,
I could just picture you freaking out that somebody hacked into your account.
No, I wasn't.
Was he, Shuli?
Dude,
Howard, I played an interview. I put together a story yesterday.
No, I was telling him to leave me alone.
He what?
He was so mad. He's like, "Stop! Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk about this." And I go, "Ronnie, if somebody hacked into your account, what did they accomplish by putting this tweet out?
Right.
It makes no sense. They hacked into your account, and this is what they do with it.
Right.
I don't want to talk. I know you're up to something. I know you're doing.
Oh, he blamed you.
Well, all I'm doing on Twitter, by the way, because I'm sitting behind these two in a van heading to the gigs and stuff, so I just take different pictures of them from behind, like their heads, their hair, and I just post them on Twitter.
And then
people love them.
No.
People love them.
I'm going to follow Shuli. How do I follow you?
Shalom Shuli on Twitter.
Stupid ass Shuli on Shalom.
Wait, Ronnie fell asleep 3 times on the ride from Seattle to Portland.
Right.
I downloaded an air horn app on my phone.
Yeah.
I woke him up 3 times, and then the 4th time we slammed on the brakes and started screaming like we were about to crash. And he woke up. He woke up, called us cocksuckers, and went right back to
Well,
sleep.
he's right. The guy's trying to catch a couple of Z's.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Why do you got to bust his balls?
Gig he's about
It's a comedy tour. That's what happened.
Oh, there he is sleeping. Look at that. Is that the picture you tweeted?
Oh, I posted about 15 pictures. I took a picture of him looking at his phone at the restaurant, and somebody tweeted that it looks like their grandfather trying to work a remote control. Like his glasses were up. And he's like,
he's trying to read the menu.
He's looking at his phone.
Oh, he looks like 2001 when they see the monolith.
This guy thinks every time you're looking at your phone, you're tweeting. I wasn't tweeting. I was actually answering an email.
So why are you acting like with the John Lieberman story, like it was no big deal?
Breaking his balls.
Yeah, but I mean, that is a big deal when somebody starts tweeting from your account.
It was a mistake.
Oh, with somebody you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But you were freaking out, I'm sure. I would be.
Look. Here, I'll tell exactly what happened.
Okay.
I was fast asleep before we were going to do the Saturday night show.
Right.
We got to Portland. I went to take a nap. I get a text from JD saying, "What's this tweet all about?" I go, "What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about."
Right.
So then I go and I look on Twitter. I don't see anything.
Right.
Then I go downstairs to the lobby. We're going to leave.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
It really is stupid.
I go downstairs, and this one right away with the microphone. He's got the big tape recorder, the microphone.
He's doing his gig.
He's going, "So what happened?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "This tweet that went out." I go, "I have no idea. It's not me. I was asleep." and he's hammering me and hammering me and hammering me. "Well, what do you think?" And then he gets the other guy involved, John Toll. He goes, "So what do you think, John? Does he think, what do you think of this tweet?" "Oh, it's got to be his because it says it came from his account."
He says I hammered him. I asked him twice.
Ronnie loves his Twitter.
I asked him twice, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
"Dude, not right now. Leave me alone,
Well,
dude."
give Ronnie a whole life.
bothered.
Like, remember when he got the offer for his television show because he thinks because of Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he brings people on stage. He's like, "Hey, you follow me on Twitter?"
And he yells at him.
Yelling
We're
at
making
him.
him a hot chicken We're doing a hot chick of the week contest.
Let me tell you something. This guy has the power.
Right.
I've never seen somebody.
Tell him what happened with the guy.
Did you listen to the tape of him at that porno?
Oh my God!
The porno convention, the AVN Awards. We sent Ronnie. We let Ronnie interview the girls at the AVN Awards, and he's like flirting with them, and he's
wasn't.
You're a whole character,
dude. I was doing the questions you told me to do.
No, I know. It's just funny. I got to play that for you. I'm going to play that for you today.
Okay.
Ronnie at the AVN Awards.
I didn't know Ronnie had gone to the AVN Awards.
And it was Stephanie. Okay.
It was Stephanie. That's what I thought. Who else would have your Twitter account?
Yeah. And meanwhile, Scott, literally, like, you make jokes about this black cloud. It is so real.
What do you mean?
It is unbelievable.
You gotta tell him what happened.
So I leave here, work Friday after Jay Thomas show in the morning, and Scott and I are driving to Ronnie's. We get to Scott's car. It's a light drizzle outside. The second keys are put in his hand for his car, a downpour, a monsoon of rain. The entire time, there was literally a black cloud following over our head. And we get to Ronnie's house. We get in this cab. And I tell Ronnie, he doesn't even know this, but I tell Ronnie that the cab driver doesn't want anybody sitting up front.
Right.
Just so all three of us will be packed in the back.
Yeah.
This is what I got to deal with.
Yeah.
So all three of us are going to the airport. My hands touching his leg and shit and everything. We'll get to the airport. Scott goes to buy a bottle of water.
Wait, what about the car?
Oh, the car was a piece of shit.
The windshield wipers were flying off the car. The woman couldn't see where she was going.
And that's my fault. That's my fault.
Right.
And he's super driver. He's like, "Are you sure you can see out of that side?" Like he's getting involved in her job now.
Yeah.
We get to the airport. He goes to buy a bottle of water. I'm not lying.
Scott.
Scott goes to buy a bottle. The register breaks. Stops it.
They had to close down the store.
They had to close the store. She couldn't ring anybody up.
Oh my God.
And I tweeted it out, and everybody on my Twitter goes, "Dude, change your flight right now. Do not get on that."
Do you usually fly with him?
This is my first time flying with these guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you start to get freaked out that all this shit was happening? Well,
I got a little nervous. I'm like, dude, this is
Scott,
really
does this
happening.
go on all the time?
No, of course not.
I mean, my God, you get in a car, a pouring, torrential downpour. You get in a cab, the cab breaks, the windshield wipers break. You go to the fucking pay for some water, and the fucking cash register closes the whole store down. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
His mother told him, "There's a black cloud over your head." When he was a little boy, she told him.
But we made it to Seattle fine. It was.
Yeah.
One of my highlights this weekend was the sound check in Seattle that we did. And Scott comes down to make sure that there's stuff that's compatible with his DJ equipment.
Right.
And so he tells the sound guy, he says, so where do I plug in at? And the sound guy goes, what are you running off of? And Scott pulls out his cell phone.
There we go.
Yeah, there's my DJ.
I put a lot of effort into this.
Then he couldn't get his phone froze up on him.
Yeah, phone was breaking.
He had to take the battery out and reboot the phone.
My DJ's on the phone with Verizon. Give us a few minutes.
Can you hear me now?
And all day long, they just are waiting for me to
What would
prank
be a
them.
typical device that a DJ or sound guy would use? Not his phone.
A laptop.
A laptop.
Yeah,
something.
CD player?
Right.
Turntables?
Nobody
something?
uses CD players anymore.
You make enough money. Get
Nobody
a laptop.
uses a phone,
Laptops.
Scott.
What can you do from your phone?
I do what I have to do,
does
what I
everything.
need to do. I do everything. I play music. I play whatever I need to play. I could do exactly. I have a mixer on the phone.
You know what he doesn't do, Howard? He doesn't turn his ringer off on his phone.
That's right.
I called
He called
it
him
in the middle of the show. They were doing a big dance contest on stage, and I wonder if his phone will work if I call it. I'm so bored, so I call the phone. Sure enough, the music stops, dead stop, and you hear, and he has like the old phone ring, so it's ringing through the PA
So
system.
professional.
Yeah, really.
And you want to see a professional DJ? He picks it up.
Right.
He answers it.
This must be important.
The phone rang. I had to pick it up.
something very urgent.
And I go, Scott, turn off your ringer, you idiot. And he's turning around yelling at Scott. And it's just chaos.
What a horrible show.
Oh, it's the greatest
It's
show
going to be the
ever.
most unprofessional, worst
It
show
is, but
ever.
everybody loved it.
Everyone
We
loves it.
sold out both
Yeah, they
shows,
love it
man.
because you guys are retarded.
Well,
Whatever.
I mean, come on.
that's what we do.
We'll
Yeah.
take it.
Hey, Howard.
Crazy, yeah.
And Scott chooses the music, so there's a room full of 30 to 40-year-old guys. He chooses Cher, Do You Believe in Love?
Well, why would I do that,
Ronnie
douchebag?
likes that.
That's for Ronnie. Hey, listen up, asshole.
Dude, you were the first one to walk up probably to take a picture with us, too.
I love you, Ronnie. I really do. I appreciate dinner and everything.
This is Ronnie. This is Martin, that guy Martin who almost died coming up to our green room. This guy
my
Martin
God.
is
Yeah,
like
the guy who went
400
to the big
pounds.
guy.
Yeah, the guy who went to the hamburger place with us?
Yeah. You follow the fat guy to hamburger
So when
place.
you go to one of your shows, it's like the audience becomes part of your family. They go to buy hamburgers with you afterwards.
Oh, my God. We came back to the hotel.
You know, you guys remind me of like country stars because the country stars used to let them come to your house. Like
they
Dolly
have that
Parton.
open house thing.
Dolly Parton, right in her backyard, had a fucking Adventureland type setup.
We hang out with everyone.
Dolly would.
No.
What about Ronnie would?
We hang out.
We hang out with everyone. This guy, I've never seen a guy,
What do you mean?
the first one out the door in everything.
Right.
We land in JFK. We're in the back of the
We're
plane.
26, row 26.
Scott's in the aisle, jacket on, bag on his shoulder. He's ready to get out of.
And the roller suitcase in
and
the
the roller-
aisle.
And where's he in a rush to get to?
Nowhere.
Right,
No-
he has to wait for you guys.
The show ends. Everybody goes, "Where's Scott?" Where's
Right.
it? He's back in his room, relaxing. He goes, "We hang out with everybody."
Yeah.
You hang out with nobody.
Yeah.
Now, who do you hang out with?
You go out with Shuli. Everything is a joke, though, you know.
Right.
They take me to a gay bar after the show.
I'm glad I missed that.
Ronnie's drunk. All these fans are in the lobby. He's like, "We're going drinking!" And our promoter Sequoia goes, "Listen, I have a gay bar set up. It's around the corner. We're taking him to a gay bar." And like 40 people were in on it. No one said a word.
Ronnie, when did you realize it was gay?
When I walked in,
Some guy banged
some
me.
guy tried to kiss me.
Wow.
I walked
Did
with
you guys
the-
tape that?
Dude, we had to have.
Is that going to be on our TV?
Well, no, Howard TV never came.
They didn't go?
No.
They never came
Dude,
to this
in
one.
Portland, some guy tried to kiss me at the show.
Right.
They threw him out of the place.
Right.
Well, that's your sexual power, Ronnie. Goes
Ronnie.
both ways.
Yeah, okay.
I will
Don't you
say
he
this.
loves meeting guys and girls.
He brought up these girls. He's asking girls to come up on stage to do Hot Chick of the Night. So this one girl stands up. She's like 6 foot tall, huge tits. And her boyfriend, you can see, he grabs her arm. He's like, "Hey, don't go up there." And it's not like Ronnie saying, "We're going to give you money." He just asked for people to come up. The woman keeps going up. The boyfriend stands up right before the stage. He puts his arm on her. He says, "If you go up there, I'm fucking leaving."
Right.
He left.
This is how powerful he is. She looks at him. She goes, "Bye," and walks up on stage.
And then she took her top off?
Well, no, they did
She
some.
didn't have to because her top was like 90% open.
She was wearing
She
like
had
a
one of
dinner
those
napkin.
tops with the hole in the front.
What a shock that a chick who goes out in a dinner napkin wants attention.
And how about the chicks wanting to sign your boobs?
Yeah, there's chicks asking to sign boobs.
I was drawing funny faces on her nipples and shit. It was really fun.
Wow, Ronnie got power over women,
tell
doesn't he?
you.
Wait till you hear him at the AVN Awards. You'll see. I'll play that for you later. All right, boys.
We got.
Let's see what you got.
What do you have? Oh, Little Steven's here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take a break, and then we'll go talk to
We're going
Little
to be in
Steven.
Hartford and Stanford. Ronnie Block.
Ronnie won't be.
Ronnie won't
What
be,
did he
but
just say?
The
Ronnie
Ronnie
will be
Block
with
party will
Howard.
be in Hartford and Stanford.
See how articulate he is? Wait till he hits the stage.
He's
Yeah, really.
awful
It's
at
even
everything.
better.
So who's going to be at the Ronnie Block party in Hartford?
JD is hosting.
JD's hosting?
JD is filling in for Ronnie.
Oh, you're kidding.
Everybody, let's have a great time.
He didn't want to do it, but I convinced him.
You convinced him to do it. Yeah.
He's doing me a favor.
I've never offered somebody this amount of money and seen him so miserable about doing a gig.
How much does he get paid for that? A lot of
He's
money.
getting a good amount. He's getting a very
couple of
good
grand?
amount. Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't want to do it.
No, he's doing it, but I mean, you know,
he didn't
JD,
want to. He didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
He said, as a friend, he'll
He's
help
really
me out.
anxious about the appearance. That's what I'm hearing.
And I told him, I said, dude, you don't have to tell jokes or just be you. Just go up there and be you. And
Yeah, are
He
you
doesn't.
freaking
He
out?
doesn't know we got other plans from afterwards too.
What are you going to do with him?
For other gigs.
Oh, I see. Well,
We're
hey,
going to force him to make money.
JD,
I'm not.
I understand why you're nervous.
I do too.
I mean, you don't go up in front of crowds.
Yeah,
Neither do Ronnie and Scott.
But
They're fine.
Ronnie's so out of it. He thinks he's got something going on.
But yeah, they love it. They look to do this.
And
I'm
Scott's so money hungry that he knows he has nothing going on, but he'll go up there anyway and just stare at the audience.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna do a hot chick.
But JD has enough self-awareness to know that he's a
He
complete
shouldn't be
fucking.
up there.
He shouldn't be up there. But the problem is, there's a lot of money involved.
I
Like,
you know,
do you have any kind of game plan for when you hit the stage in Hartford?
I mean, there's a couple little things. I'm not gonna do like a stand-up act or anything.
What are you going to do?
There's a story that I've never told about that I'll probably tell.
Sounds good already.
Well, it involves forget it. And
Exactly.
It involves what? So people can look forward to it.
it's a road story with Artie.
Oh, you're going to tell Artie's
yes.
story.
Well, no, it doesn't have Artie in it, but
Right.
it's
Something about maybe when you were in Vegas and Artie got you laid?
No, it involves a girl though. But
see, Howard, the explanation of this story: 10 minutes eaten up right there.
Right. Yeah, but you know he's going to hit the stage and he's going to rush through the story because he's going to be nervous.
Nobody will know what
I told him. I said, look,
it's going to sound like this. There was one time. Remember on the air, I said I was going to tell a story. Okay. Well, I was with Artie. We were with Artie and Vegas.
And then Artie. And then Shuley. Have a good night.
I'll forget it. It's just going to be horrible.
Check your waiters and waitresses.
So you're going to tell that story. How long is that story?
I don't know.
Do it like Bill Cosby. Let it drone on for hours.
I'm really.
Then I went to the dentist, and the dentist was, oh my God, he's coming at me with a needle.
And then I went to karate school.
JT, just get ready for all the pranks, okay?
I'm not going to prank him. It's fun pranking you guys.
Of course not. No, you're not.
So what are you going to do? You're going to tell that story. How long does that last? Have you figured out how long that lasts?
No, I haven't really done it. I sort of just wrote it down, a little bit. Yeah. And that's really it. Intro people. I'm just worried of disappointing because, Ronnie's a maniac, and I'm afraid people are going to come.
So why do you try to yell like Ronnie? Go,
I can. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Let's go fuck some horse.
Wait a minute. Didn't I changed my whole routine this weekend. Right or wrong?
No, you did.
I got up there, I started telling Black Cloud stories, all that kind of bullshit.
So you were talking like a stand-up more. Yeah.
It's very versatile. But then I get into my routine a little bit.
But then when he goes to introduce a comic, he's like, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's funny.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I swear. I'm not lying. You did.
That makes a comic feel real good.
Oh, yeah.
Way to sell it.
Hey, jump in that hole I just dug for you.
Who did I say that about?
JD, why don't you just recite like a Chris...
Liar.
Why don't you recite a Chris Rock bit?
I thought about that, but no, I can't. I'm not.
That whole thing, books are like kryptonite.
No, I'm not a stand-up.
Books are like kryptonite to black people.
Books are like.
So you put inside the book and never find it. Here's another comedian by.
Wow.
Hello, Hartford. Oh, this is Stanford. Hello, Stanford.
I told him. I said, don't put any pressure on yourself. I'm not looking for you to.
Too late. I already put pressure on myself.
But I said, just be a traffic cop up there. Just move the show along. We got plenty of comics. We'll eat up the time, and it'll be a good job.
Yeah,
that's all I plan.
Tell the story about with Artie.
Well, it involves a girl, but
a girl, and the girl, and she's a big teddy.
And then he called her, and then she came to room, and I blew my load, and I chased her out.
But I didn't I blew my load on the sheets.
And I watched TV, and then I jerked off my T-shirt, and then I left the T-shirt.
You see this?
Yeah.
This is how it is at the show.
And then Scott just stares. It's like Scott contributes nothing.
We just got a glimpse of the show.
It's like
Howard.
Why does that?
I'm just letting the action flow here. I don't want to interrupt anybody.
You don't want to interrupt the action.
No. This is good stuff. Why would I want to get in the middle of this?
Right. It's like Ronnie and a totem pole.
So why do you bring Scott? I mean, seriously.
I'm not supposed to say a lot. I play ringing effects. That's what I do.
Scott's like a human totem pole. All right, look.
You hit it on the head.
I got to get ready for little Steven.
Yeah, we got to stop this.
JD, you think you'll get laid at the show? There's always a hot chick who's going to want to bang you.
We'll see.
When they see you on stage, they're going to see you in a whole different light.
We'll see about
girls,
that.
I'll meet you after the show.
Meet me by the dumpster.
All right. Scott's good though. He's like an Indian, Indian pole. Whatever they call it.
Cigar store Indian.
Yeah, cigar store.
I'd like to do my impression.
He has a little tear coming out the side of his eye.
But you said weeks ago when you saw the footage from Howard TV, you said you're fascinated with him doing nothing.
Nothing. He just and I'm fascinated. Like when we have a problem here at the radio station.
Yeah.
And then everyone's springing into action, and then Scott just stares.
Slow down, Evan.
Or trails behind.
Evan, you're doing too much.
Easy, Evan.
Easy, Evan. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Good shit this weekend.
Yeah. He just stands there, and I can imagine watching the show and just staring at Scott.
I'm staring at him. I'm not even focused on what I need to do. I'm just fixated on Scott.
No, right now we're talking about him behind his back, but he's staring at him.
You wouldn't even know.
Right. It's
you wouldn't even know.
Fascinating.
So, Ronnie, it was just your classic saline boob joke mix-up. That's what the crux of
it
this
wasn't
all
my
was.
joke, stupid Anderson. How many times do I have to tell you?
In general.
It wasn't me.
In general.
It wasn't me, okay? I admitted who it was. It wasn't me.
So it was you.
And during the whole interview, she was texting me, well, why don't you tell him? What's wrong with you? Why don't you tell him? I was just breaking balls, man. I got everybody riled up. Howard's yelling at me, telling me, don't use my show anymore. He's yelling at me, why don't you tell me?
And it was just your classic, saline boob joke mix-up.
It wasn't mine.
In general.
It wasn't mine.
All right. As long as you didn't poop a boob, everything's okay.
I didn't poop a boob.
Would you like for Scott to invest in something like a laptop to bring on the road, or do you like the fact that he brings a cell phone? It's added to the comedy.
I will say, forget the comedy. I will say that there's no DJ out there today working like my man Scott.
Cutting edge.
Yes,
cutting edge material, man. It's just nobody does this.
Right.
I'm the only one.
Well, there's a reason why nobody does it, and that's because most DJs can't get phone calls in the middle of their sets on their turntables or laptops.
I'm a very important person. I need to keep my phone on at all times. So.
And I love when he has to reboot his phone. He's got to take the battery out and shit.
You never heard of rebooting a computer either, I guess. I mean, those.
Yeah, of course.
Those
crash just looks funny to take a battery out of a phone in the middle of a gig to reboot it.
It wasn't the middle of a gig. It was before we started.
I know, but it was just before the show started, and then you were panicking.
This is what it's like on a flight, in the car, in the van, and they wonder
Scott, why not
I
prepare
take
more?
pictures of their
Panic,
heads.
man. You got to see him.
I was busy bowling.
I can't. My phone froze, and he's like panicking, and he's ripping the battery out and putting it back in, and
he's blowing on it like it's a Nintendo game.
Ronnie, why not bring a laptop? Why is he being? Do you think he's being lazy?
No, man, that's not my problem. I only host a show. I don't give a shit.
And that about sums up.
My man is graduated. He is in show business.
Angie goes, "We're gonna be there when Eric hosts the show," and he goes, "Host? He doesn't host. Maybe co-host."
I'll roll his ass right off the stage, man.
Now they're interested. Now they fucking want to come to
Ronnie.
Yeah, you throw him
Getting back to what we discussed before.
Yeah.
You came clean. You fessed up. You said.
Well, I was breaking Lieberman's balls.
But you were breaking.
Because I saw him get upset, and the more he got upset, the more I was breaking his balls, and I wouldn't answer.
But then you took it out on me.
I didn't take anything out on you.
You got a little upset with me for asking.
What are you talking about?
You got a little testy with me.
No, because I was busy. We had a guest coming in. It's more important.
Than you?
Than joking around.
What's more important than what?
A guest coming in.
But your Twitter
Just
account.
Remember whose show this is, not yours. It's Howard Stern's show. All right. Don't keep walking out at me like that.
What?
So I missed it though. So Stephanie tweeted it?
Stephanie tweeted it by mistake. Somehow got in my account. And she was tweeting it. She was in a bar with her friends. And they were talking about implants. Okay? And when they were saying something about when a boob pops, a saline boob pops in your body, it's kind of like when you're dehydrated, you get the chemicals running through your body. So when you pop a boob, I don't know what the hell they were talking about, but that's what they were talking about. A bunch of drunken girls, okay? That's how that happened.
I'll take my apology.
The typo made me think it was you because you're known for your
I guess
typos.
my girlfriend's as stupid as me.
No, she's articulate from what I can tell. So
Why is that
So
articulate?
it surprises me that she would have a typo like that.
Well, she had a few drinks, you know?
That explains.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A few drinks.
I'll take my apology now from you.
What?
Yeah. I want my apology.
I was all over him that he hacked my account.
Yeah. I had to swear on my daughter.
And I still didn't believe him.
And he still didn't believe me.
No.
What's that?
No, I still didn't believe him.
What was after that part?
I said, I'm sorry, all right?
Thank you.
Can you explain what's going on? Hi.
These, you know.
All right. JD. Let's go. How are you feeling? JD, how are you feeling?
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm always, you know, I, you know what I mean? Like, I don't,
What did you?
This is JD talking to the doctor.
Right.
I don't know. You know, I don't know how much I can talk about, really.
Why not? It's you.
I don't necessarily know. I know. I was just saying.
All right, here's the real JD.
No, it's a whole big thing.
All right, thanks. Hey, JD.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on with you? Because someone told me you're having like mental problems.
Are you mental?
Don't go mental on me, dude.
Huh?
Don't go mental on me.
You were the last person I expected.
I don't want to. I don't think I am. I had like what really got to me was I had like this. I felt like really anxious and nervous like the past sort of week. Like I couldn't get over something. I don't know what it was, but
you were something bothered you, but you don't even know what it was.
Yeah, like I would if I thought about like riding on a train or being somewhere like away from my apartment for more than for being out in the city, being that far out, like it just made my stomach sort of like nervous in the knots. And then I tried, I felt a little bit better on Friday morning, and I tried going in, and I had like this sort of mini panic attack or something. I rode 5 stops, and then I got right off and turned back around.
I'm wondering if this has something to do with he hangs around with Artie a lot. And, Artie's got all kind of issues.
See, this
hey, by the way, Artie's not even here this morning.
I saw that Artie wasn't here,
Yeah.
and when you first started telling me about JD having these problems, I'm like, is he running, is Artie influencing him?
Are you
No.
What do you want to be like Artie?
No.
Yeah, you're little Artie now?
No, I don't.
JD, let me understand something. Answer some of my questions. Let me clarify this.
Okay.
All right. You originally you've been out now, 4 days?
Well, I did go in last night, and I left like around 4:30.
So you're claiming that you did a day?
Did you take the subway here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I took it Saturday too.
Okay. So you originally started staying home because you had a stomach virus?
No, I stayed home. Let's see. I go in Tuesday night and Wednesday night. So that'd be Wednesday and Thursday. I was sick more. I had like a cold or flu or whatever, and coughing and stuff. I would say Wednesday, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and then Wednesday night, Thursday, it was more of a nauseous, whatever feeling, and then that sort of. And then I tried going in Friday.
So do you think you're actually sick? I mean, it's not just a mental thing?
No, I think that sickness is gone now. Now it's panic.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm okay physically. I'm just sort of, whenever I went to this doctor, I went to just like some sort of walk-in thing because I don't have a regular doctor because I'm not responsible.
You're kidding.
But I told him about what was going on, and he sort of said well, because I actually tried taking half a Xanax on let's say Friday.
Who
night.
told you to take a Xanax? The doctor?
That was my idea.
You can't do that.
Where did you get Xanax?
I know.
Where'd you get it?
Just a friend. I'm not going to, say where I get stuff. I don't want to get people in trouble.
Right.
But I was just wondering, you didn't get it from a doctor. You're just taking other people's pills.
No. I took half a Xanax on Friday night.
Yes, to answer your question, Robin. He self-medicated.
No, I'm not even all that self-medicated, really. And then Saturday when I went to the doctor, and got the confirmation that I was physically okay, and I told him about my panic attack and stuff and how I get nervous sometimes and whatnot. He talked about Zoloft, and
is that what Jason's on?
I don't think so.
Almost my whole crew is medicated.
Yeah, I was going to say, but even,
a lot of them are.
JD, your friends are giving you the wrong medication. You see?
But don't you think Zoloft is a...
This was a doctor.
No. Your doctor said Zoloft. Your friend gave you Xanax.
No, well, I thought Xanax myself because I hear, I've just heard people talking about Xanax and how it can calm you down or something.
So did it calm you down?
I felt better. I got like 5 hours of sleep, which is the most sleep I've gotten in the past week.
All right, let me understand what's going on with you, because I got to straighten you out quick.
I'm trying to straighten myself out, but
you're not good at it.
Trying.
Imagine him trying to straighten himself out.
What could make him so nervous?
I don't know. I think, anyone on the subway is nervous.
No. He's sitting at home nervous. He's not encountering the subway.
No, there's something going on with the subway, and I'm starting to. I think I might be able to piece some of this together.
Mugged.
He got mugged on the subway, but
that was years ago.
Still, maybe he didn't get over. But Jason
post-traumatic stress, Robin.
Jason was telling me he rode
10 years later.
He rode the subway with him with JD recently. Jason did. And you know how, like, when you take the subway, like, there's certain spots you like to stand, like, I'll be at the front of the train or whatever. Right. So Jason goes, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to go to the front of the train. And he said that JD got, like, all nervous. He's like, oh, no. I got to be in the middle. That's where the conductor is. I got to be near the conductor. And Jason said he just kept talking about being near the conductor.
The conductor's in the middle?
Yeah.
Middle car.
How does he see anything?
The conductor's in the middle?
Well, he should be at the front. Maybe JD's got a right to be nervous.
No, he can see whenever he opens the door. He looks out the window, but whenever the train's in motion, he can see within that car.
Yeah, but how does he see?
Oh, you mean
How does he drive the train if he can't see the front?
Well, he doesn't ride the train. He doesn't actually drive it. He just sort of watches, looks out.
He's not the engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's security, in other
But
words.
he knows exactly where that guy is, so there's something bigger going on.
Are you nervous that you're going to get beaten up so that guy can help you, or are you nervous that just because the train's going to...
I'm always sort of I'm always sort of nervous about just anything because I'm just a nervous Nelly, to put it in a gay term. But this was just sort of like it wasn't going away. Like nothing. I was nothing. It was over anxious, over nervous about just thinking about anything of being away from somewhere. I don't know. It was just odd.
See, this is the start of agoraphobia. JD's getting afraid to leave home.
That was another, fear of mine.
That's cool if you're Howard Hughes, but if you're JD, you got a big problem.
Yeah, being attached to that apartment, I don't think is a good idea.
You don't want to be agoraphobic with no money.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, listen, dude. I mean, you got to pull yourself together.
Great.
I'm not.
Let me read you the riot act here. What's going on?
I've only taken. I got prescribed a Zoloft, 50 milligrams. The guy told me to take half.
First of all, you want to go to my doctor. What kind of fucking doctor are you going to?
Hold on.
You got insurance. Go to a good doctor.
He went to a walk-in clinic.
Ay.
Well, because I wanted to go.
I don't know anything about medicine, but doesn't walk-in clinic mean like the worst doctor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What kind of doctor was he?
There's a guy. It was, one of these.
Did he even have on a white jacket?
No.
He's probably got jeans and a work shirt on.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, your local hippie doctor.
Yeah, was he like a young kid?
Yeah, he was a bit younger, and he did try to talk a little cool, and it got a little weird. So I
was a brain surgeon.
What do you mean he would try to talk a little cool?
I don't know. He was just like trying to seem young or whatever, like hanging out with his friends and stuff. Like
what?
He was talking about his friends being on Zoloft too, and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
You mean you're gonna go on a medication from a walk-in clinic doctor who saw you once? Dude, that doesn't sound right to me.
You'd be better off getting the pills from your friends.
You went in and just said you were anxious. And he said there was nothing wrong with you physically, you're just in your head, right?
Well, I was the one that sort of said, that I get, there's something, it might all be in my head and stuff, and then he sort of just like he said I shouldn't take Xanax because that's too addictive and stuff, and then he said something about Zoloft, how it wasn't as addictive, but then, once I get home and I read all about Zoloft, that's all I hear about how addictive it is.
So, you don't need that.
Well, that's what a walk-in doctor will do.
Yeah.
He won't know the medication.
I like that the walk-in doctor wasn't sure. It's kind of addictive, but not really that addictive.
You don't think the walk-in doctor's really reading up on stuff.
And he goes, a lot of my friends are on it, so don't worry about it.
Right. Yeah.
JD, look, here's what you got to do. Today, you got to go see a real doctor.
Oh, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to bed. I want to get this, I want to eat or not eat, but actually eat. Whenever you take Zoloft, you don't have an appetite.
So what do you want to? So wait. What do you want to do today? You want to go to sleep?
Yes, I'm going to try and sleep, and then I have to go to the grocery later because I have nothing in my house, and then I'm going to work tonight.
So these are your priorities.
Yeah.
Maybe your hours are weird.
Well, they are weird.
Yeah, well, maybe you need to maybe figure out a different work schedule. Want to sit down with me and figure it out? Because you know what he does? He gets up like at midnight and he's here at 1 in the morning, and then he's here till 10. And
I know he's not getting any REM sleep, and he's probably lost his mind at this point.
I tried to figure out some sort of schedule, but I don't like riding the train in the middle of the night, and then
so don't do it. So come in like when the rest of us come in.
But then something might not get I'm not going to
JD,
stuff
watch
ahead of time.
Watch your TV shows at night. Figure out what at your apartment. Figure out what you want to pull when you get in here, and then do it when you get in.
Oh, all right. I'll figure something out. I'll try. Maybe I'll try and get in like around 4 when Scott gets in or something.
Yeah. You know what? Sit down with me. We're going to figure out a work schedule for you. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Because you're not doing it right.
Trust me, my biggest worry is being fired because of all this stuff, and that's because this is this is the most important thing to me, and that's why
no kidding.
Well, this is going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy if you can't get out of the house.
No, I know.
You want to be fired? He hasn't been able to show up to work. Of course you're going to be fired.
He's like, my biggest fear. No, you can count on that.
Yeah. You can count on being fired if this keeps going on. No job, no insurance, no Zoloft, no nothing. Listen to me. You go see a real doctor.
I love all these guys who, they secretly are sicker than me.
Yeah.
And then they're always laughing at me.
I don't laugh at your office.
The only thing you should be worried about or having anxiety about is finding a chick to bring to my party.
Oh, that'll kill him. What kind of medication will he be on if he has to
What are you saying to that, JD?
I thought about that too. Trust me.
Yeah, he's anxious.
I got a lot of things that I'm thinking about.
That probably sent him over.
I'm thinking JD would be super articulate if he just start working during the day. Maybe just dopey from lack of sleep.
No, maybe there's a medication for articulation.
Yeah. Was your doctor he wasn't even a Jewish guy, was he?
I don't think so, no.
You hear King of All Blacks.
Yeah. Even King of All Blacks goes to a Jewish doctor.
I don't know what this guy was. I don't even remember his name, actually.
All right.
I have his card somewhere.
You know what? You're going to have to get him a psych consultation.
Yeah.
I'll be. I don't want to take any meds. I tried it, and I don't think I like it, and it's not for me, and it's.
That's what you first said about booze. Now I hear you drink like a fish.
Yeah, this is
No, I don't drink like a fish. No one's seen me drinking. I haven't drinking forever.
Drinking? I haven't drankin' forever. I haven't. He graduated college. I haven't drankin' forever.
That's that full cell education.
Yeah. Did you just say I haven't drankin' forever?
Well, drank in forever, not drink.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I got it.
How about I haven't had a drink?
In a long time.
No, that too.
All right. So, JD, let me get this straight. You do have some physical ailment.
No.
Not anymore.
Okay, well, then you should have been at work.
I was at work. Well, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, well, that's because you...
But that's not it's not because of like a flu or a thing. It's from the Zoloft, and because you don't get an appetite, and then you get hungry, and so I've come home and
Sounds like a grand plan you're planning.
You should go on what Jason's on. He gets plenty hungry. He gets hungry enough for 10 people. Well, I don't know what's going on with you. I'm not a psychiatrist, but certainly I think you're in need of a real top-notch medical guy who could sit there with you and try to decipher what's going on.
Well, he probably needs, but you know what? There's nothing physically wrong with him. He caught a little cold, and now his anxiety is feeding into all of this.
Yeah.
His real problem is up here in the noggin.
Yeah, noggin, which is
You need a noggin doctor.
Which is a technical term for your head. Well, you're right.
Yeah.
He got sick, then he got anxiety because he was sick, and now he's left with the anxiety, but the sickness is gone. And, I don't know what's going on, but...
Well, I tried to get rid of the anxiety quick, and it's not.
No.
It didn't work. So
are you going to have to retire to take care of your health?
It sounds weird, it sounds weird, like the doctor just all of a sudden saw you for 5 minutes and then wants to put you on medication. That's a pretty serious decision to go on medication.
That is exactly why all these people are on this medication. Most of them aren't getting it from psychiatrists.
Right.
They're getting it from regular doctors.
Have you been able to masturbate?
I haven't even really tried. That was another thing. I was just like, I haven't really tried, actually.
Did you go on the internet and talk to some girls?
No, not really. I mainly
Wow.
laying down.
Yeah, pretty bad shape.
So even your social life has been impacted.
Maybe you backed up.
Lack thereof.
Yeah, his social life, his whole masturbation thing is like, he's not even getting his rocks off.
Whole outreach to people with the internet.
I know, like picking up like those girls for a couple of dollars who, will jerk off in front of you.
All right, okay, all right.
Is the whole Ronnie thing getting you stressed out because you had to cancel Ronnie's show and then bring it back? And
no, I don't think so.
Right.
That was I almost didn't go in Tuesday because I had the cold or whatever, but I came in because I knew the whole Ronnie thing was going on.
Right.
Jesus, Jace. Oh, JD, you're sounding terrible.
I came in then.
All right, describe to me what happens. You start getting ready for work, right? Let me work with you here a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. First, you got sick. I understand that.
Yeah.
And you started getting better, but
some things have been going on because he says he hasn't had a good night's sleep in a long time.
Well, because he has a ridiculous schedule. You should see what this kid does. He gets on the train. What time do you get on the train? 1 in the morning?
I try and get on the train by around 11, a little after 11, so I can get there around 12.
So when are you sleeping anyway? You get there. So you get to midnight. You get in here and you're watching TV all night.
Well, I try and get to sleep like around 3, and then wake up around 9:30.
4, 5, 6, 9,
That's
8.
like 6
10
or
o'clock.
hours.
That's not all. That's the worst schedule I ever heard. There's got to be a better way to do your job.
You're almost like the taxi driver.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'm just trying to,
No, I know you're trying to, and you do a great job, and I'm worried about you. So
I'm trying. Well, I appreciate it. I don't want people to worry about me.
Well,
Did
I'm
you
worried.
know at all that he was headed this way?
No.
This is a complete surprise?
He was my rock. He was the one guy who wasn't mental.
Crazy. You didn't have to worry about JD.
So JD was like one of these guys that just kind of had it all together.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, I never thought you were mental.
Look at you.
Well, I didn't necessarily. I didn't really think I was all that. Well, I guess I knew I was sort of mental, but not like I don't think I'm going anywhere near like KC mental or anything anytime soon.
Did you start reading the Bible?
No.
Are you cutting yourself?
No, and I'm not.
Yeah, do we have to check your arms?
No, I'm not, and I'm not walking behind people.
So what's the crazy?
Like to put an axe in them.
So what's the craziest thing you're doing?
Craziest thing I'm doing is not being at work because my stomach is fucking not feeling great, and so that's.
Is it like a knot, or is it like a nauseous, or is it like an
So you're
ache?
nervous?
It's because of the Zoloft, you don't get an appetite, so you don't eat.
Yeah, but before the Zoloft, you were feeling something. What was going on there?
Yeah, that was nausea. That was with the over anxious. It was like just a big knot and tight and like sort of almost burning almost or whatever. I don't know.
Like an ulcer.
That's anxiety.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
and it wasn't like going away. And that's what freaked me out, and I wanted to do something quick so I could, go to work and stuff and do whatever. And
Makes sense that JD's fucked up, though,
Well, when you sit around and think about it, all the indications for being fucked up are there.
Right.
Not being able to talk.
Yeah, I mean, he's complete. like now it doesn't surprise me that JD's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I know he had a rough childhood. So.
I would always say, even at a
Wasn't
party.
that rough? Stop it.
No, come on, man.
Even
Well,
at
his parents are fine. Stop.
Okay.
Maybe he's pregnant.
Even at a party, JD doesn't talk to anybody.
I know.
I mean, it's just terrible.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't
whatever.
know. What am I going to say to him?
I try to get to work. Well, whatever. Whatever.
It's like,
He goes, I try to get to work and do whatever. It's your work.
What's the craziest thing you're doing? I don't know.
Imagine the trip to the doctor when he's explaining to the doctor, young man, what's going on. Like I'm nauseous and stuff, but I don't know. Whatever.
It was like a nauseous or a nuisance. I don't know.
Like a knot.
But it was like a knot and it's burning.
Then you got to be sitting here wondering why Artie's late. Like, what's going on there?
We should just lock these doors.
I know.
Everybody here is crazy.
Everybody's nuts.
What do you think's really going on with JD?
I don't know. Robin says that it's, I think it has to do with when he was mugged on the train. Robin says it's been a long time, but you can sort of harbor some of those feelings and they sort of build, even if it's a period of years. And, we joke about what happened to him, but, like, he got the shit beat out of him. Like, he got punched in the face because he was on the train in the middle of the night. They took his iPod, and I think that, if you've never been punched in the face before, it's one of those things you remember. So I think that might be part of it. I think he might be having some anxiety.
Now, him being sick, does this have anything to do with that, you think? Because he was sick at first.
No, I think part of it, too, is that I think he got sick, and then I think the sickness made him start to have anxiety when he was on the train as well, which I think he was having already because he's like, what if I get sick on the train? What will I do? And then he got better, but was still having anxiety on the train. I don't know. I'm just guessing. He's never discussed it with me or anything.
Do you think medication is the way for JD?
It might be. I mean, if he's having anxiety, that's what they make anti-anxiety pills for.
Do you think his self-diagnosis was correct? He was taking like pills.
Well, no, he was self-medicating. He borrowed a Xanax from somebody. That's I get it. You take a Xanax. It's just a Xanax is just makes you feel good. If you'd have two glasses of scotch, you get the same feeling. It just relaxes you. And so he did that, and then he went to a doctor and they gave him the Zoloft, which John Hine were saying Zoloft seems like a big it seems like a big hammer for a small job. But we'll see what happens.
Who gives a fuck about JD? He doesn't care about me. Why should I give a fuck about him?
You're still bitter?
No, I'm not bitter. I don't wish bad things on anybody, really, except a few people around
No, I didn't
here.
say that. I'm just saying, what do you think's going on with him?
What?
He was sick.
He's not sleeping.
And now it's anxiety?
Yeah, well, he's not sleeping. When you don't sleep, your fucking anxiety gets really bad.
So it's finally
I know the feeling well because I haven't been sleeping too well lately. So, yeah.
So what do you feel like he cracked?
Pretty much. He had a little bit of a breakdown.
JD has a lot of anxiety issues. They aren't new, and they've apparently been manifesting themselves for a long time, and it's starting to cripple him. So I feel very bad for him.
What do you think exactly is causing this? They said like his hours are crazy, maybe the past experience on the subway.
Look, the hours don't help. He works crazy hours, and yeah, he was punched, mugged, robbed on a subway about 5 years ago, which is scary as hell. But I think this stuff has been inside him for a long time. I mean, anyone who knows JD, has heard him on the air, or who knows him personally, knows that he's full of anxiety. He can't even get his words out straight because he doubts himself halfway through a sentence and cuts himself off and changes his mind. He's a mess, and it probably stems from a lot of things in his life, not just anything recently. And for whatever reason, whatever the trigger is, it seems to be manifesting inside of him and coming out. Probably the fact that he's almost 30 years old and still lives like a 12-year-old. My guess is he's getting a little bit nervous with the light at the end of the tunnel over here at Sirius. Maybe he's getting nervous about his future. So.
Do you think medication's the answer for him?
Listen, I'm not a doctor. Medication is the answer for me right now. I kind of was in the same boat JD was, in the sense that mine was more depression with anxiety, but what got me to go on the drugs the first time was this job. I was afraid I was going to lose this job because I couldn't get my shit together, and so that's why I started going on it, and it saved my life, and I hope JD is helped. Whether it's Zoloft or some other drug that doesn't give him an upset stomach and make him crazy. Whatever JD needs, I hope he could be helped. I'm a big proponent of the pills. I don't think they'll cure me, but they certainly make me able to come to work and instill me with confidence, as people here like to say. So I act like a big asshole to everybody. But hey, it's a trade-off. I'd rather act like an asshole to everyone and still have this job than be a depressed mess inside my house and people go, oh, that Jason kid, he was kind of nice.
I don't know, he's all fucked up, young kid riding the subways, getting mugged by a bunch of big nasty-looking thieves. Who would it?
Isn't there an adjective you want to add to that, it sounds like?
Bunch of big, scary, nasty-looking thieves. I mean, I wouldn't sleep at night. I would have the shivers. Riding those fucking subways, it's like being in Vietnam, except there's no soldiers. It's all fucking guerrillas and shit. You know, just going at you, prodding at you, punching you around, smacking you. Poor fucking guy. He's all messed up. He's suffering from shock. Something, the system's got to change. Now look at him. He can't watch his TiVo. He can't go on Facebook and email married chicks, and you know, he can't do his dabba raps and everything else. He's all fucked up.
I don't know. I think it's just like, you know, I don't know what the root cause is. It's
Well, they seem to think it's like his schedule.
that might well the lack of not sleep. Whatever you sleep, if you're not getting enough sleep, that definitely makes you mental. So that could be part of it, but I don't know. It's interesting. He feels nervous on the subway, but he feels so nervous away from home, even more so, because he'll take the subway to get back home. So I don't know. I'm going to go give him a hug when I see him.
I feel for him. I really do. I think he's not getting a lot of sleep. He's a little bit sick, but this paranoia that's going on in his head, he's really, really paranoid lately. And I can understand getting mugged on the subway, you know, being a little afraid, also the hours that he goes, but that happened a long time ago. So I don't know what's there, you know, maybe, I don't know, his fantasy football team hasn't been doing too well, or I don't know. I just hope he's all right. And I said I'll take him to my doctor if he wants to go, but who knows if he'll take me up on that.
Now, he was kind of saying his hours are crazy. That might have something to do with it. What do you think triggered it? Because, you know, he was sick at first, and then he got, you know, anxiety.
I think he was legitimately sick, and then he wasn't 100% better, but I think he was sick but didn't know what was wrong with him, and when he was looking to have somebody diagnose him, he didn't know where to go because he doesn't have a doctor or whatever else. And so, you know, his buddy gives him a Xanax, and then he's taking Zoloft, and I don't know what he's thinking, you know, medication-wise. But JD's got to find out what's wrong with him first and then fix the problem. But we all know that's a major league.
JD is a fucked up guy. I don't know what's going on with him. As a kid, he shouldn't have these issues. Anxiety, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I tell you what, he needs to get laid. That helps everything. That's my answer.
Now, he was saying, like, his hours are really crazy here. Do you think that might be causing it?
Well, the hours are a little screwy, but, you know, the guy doesn't sleep. He, you know, who knows? He gets up at 5 in the morning and... He gets up at, like, 10 at night, and he comes to work, and then he goes home at, like, noon.
Now, he said he was going to maybe try to have your hours. Do you think that would help him?
No. They're just as screwy as anybody else's hours around here. But not according to what Howard said, because if he's got to watch the shows at night, when's he going to sleep? You know, if you got to stay up and watch them, that's stupid. You got to be able to sleep from like 8 p.m. to like 3 in the morning to have my hours. So he can't sleep during those hours, so that'll really get him fucked up. I think he's better off staying and doing what he's been doing.
He's probably a homo or something. He doesn't want to come out of the closet at this point. He clearly, you know, has some issue with girls. He doesn't like them. He spends no time with them. So it's just difficult for him to, maybe he's getting one of those high-pitched mic tattoos where the day he plans to come out, and he'll come in here and make a big, you know, announcement that none of us can understand because he mumbles everything.
Are you worried?
About him being gay? Yeah, Christ, that'd be awful. I can't think of anything worse.
So, you know, Richard, who barely understands anything about modern culture because he grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
He's
they don't
like,
see doctors and dentists.
No. Richard came to New York and goes, dentist? My dad says not to trust them.
Well, Howard, he came to me and he goes, I got this thing. I'm going to go see my doctor, but I can't get an appointment. I go, well, why don't you go see a podiatrist? And he looked at me like I was crazy. I go, you know, a foot doctor. I go, you have foot problems. Why don't you go to a specialist? And he's like, that's a great idea.
It's like
Eureka.
It's like, you know, when early man saw the wheel?
Right. Or fire.
You're like Richard's like you just introduced him to fire. Like
the greatest thing ever.
You mean there's a doctor that will look at your feet? You know, it's like, what? I don't understand. So Gary sends Richard over to the podiatrist. And the podiatrist says to him, look, you got to stop drinking for the weekend.
Just for the weekend?
Well, on the, you know,
He knew it wasn't possible for him not to drink forever.
This weekend, don't drink.
Yeah.
So Richard's walking around now. He's like, I did what the doctor said, and not drinking. There's no fun.
Right.
That's not fun. There's no fun.
Boring. He goes,
it's boring.
Fucking boring.
He goes, the weekend was so boring without drinking. And I'm like, oh, my God, does this guy have a problem?
Well, there was an Onion headline once where a guy who was an alcoholic says, alcoholic who's been on the wagon for a year says, today will be just another boring day.
You're right. That's funny. So the weekend was boring?
Very boring.
Do you have any interests or anything?
Well, yeah, no, I still did stuff. I played guitar, wrote some music, just did things, but drinking just makes everything so much better.
Yeah.
Life isn't good enough. He has to make it better.
So you didn't have any drinks?
None at all.
But your girlfriend drank? In front of you.
At brunch, yeah, it was tough.
Does she love you or does she have a problem?
No, it was fun. She had like 1 or 2 mimosas, but just
she doesn't have gout. Why should she have to?
No.
But sometimes you don't. He's going through a tough time. You say, hey, maybe for the weekend I won't drink.
Look, if I had to have brunch with Richard, I'd be drinking.
Right.
Well, that's you, Robin. But no, I would never.
It's her too.
I would never expect her not to.
Yeah, that's right. So it was difficult for you to watch her sit and drink.
It wasn't difficult. It was just like, wow, I wish I could have one of those.
So
because while she had 2 mimosas, he would have had 2 bottles of mimosas.
If my feet were doing what your feet are doing, I'd never drink again. I bet they're drinking over. Drinking over.
Well, it was food that caused it, too.
It's the beer, too. He's
Rich
ignoring that.
Hey, Richard, did she tell you things not to eat? Because I heard you just had a giant bowl of chili for breakfast.
Yeah, I did. But it's Lisa made the chili. It's healthy.
How do you know
that?
She said.
I made it with very lean ground beef, and there's nothing else in it, just vegetables.
Is it organic?
No.
Yeah, so.
Why didn't you just eat
all the healthiest stuff?
Why didn't you just eat like a plain something? What is it with you?
I usually get an egg white, but Lisa's a great cook.
Aren't you afraid of I'd be in fear.
I would be so afraid that anything might blow up my foot that I'd be adding food back in very simply, one thing at a time.
That's how I would do it.
To make sure it wasn't going to happen.
Well, I have been careful. I've been trying to eat a little. I had a turkey burger for brunch yesterday.
Yeah.
So let's give you a medal.
Yeah. It's baby steps,
baby steps for baby feet.
Yeah.
So
how big was that turkey burger? Probably half a pound.
It was covered in mayo.
How soon can you go back to drinking?
I'm going to find out from the foot doctor, but hopefully very soon.
So
but I don't, I've been good too. I don't drink during the week either, so I'll at least wait till the weekend.
Now, what if the foot doctor says to you, look, Richard, I suggest you do not drink for the next year?
Howard?
And then I'll tell her I think we have to amputate the foot.
Howard? Yeah. Every website that I go on, and Richard, listen closely, every website that I go on that deals with gout, the first thing they mention is excessive consumption of alcohol as like the #1 factor.
Yeah, not food.
And what is excessive by their definition?
Richard. They have Richard's picture next to that.
They always say, how they say if you have more than 2 drinks, it's excessive.
But dude, you go on trains and suck down cases of champagne.
Yeah, it's true.
I know, and I'm the first to admit I do that. It's fun. Drinking is fun.
Didn't you drink out a restaurant one night?
But can't you just
an
have
airplane? I did one time.
Can't you just have 2 drinks? It always you have to be obliterated.
Once in a while, I'll have 2 drinks. Yeah, if it's during the week or something.
Howard, remember that time we talked to you about your mimosas at that brunch? How much do you drink?
Oh, I can drink. I could probably drink 100 mimosas.
Yeah, see.
Right. 100.
And but that wouldn't be enough.
They're in little bitty glasses, though.
Yeah.
And then he said he started getting them to pour them into big glasses because they were having to refill the champagne flute too often.
They'd have to come every other minute with those little champagne glasses, so they started putting them in beer mugs for them.
Right. Mimosas in a beer mug.
Yeah.
Why don't they just bring over a trough?
Oh, sometimes they'd bring a pitcher over, too.
But I'm talking about severe drinking. I'm talking about like in your lifetime, you've been wheeled off a plane in a wheelchair because you've been incapable of walking.
But that was going to Bubba's wedding. That was a fun event. I was excited.
And so if it was a fun event, maybe you could have lightened up on the drinking. In other words, you were about to have fun. We were going to Bubba's wedding to drink.
I just started my fun a little earlier than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm sorry. You have fun when you drink.
I have fun, but I have 2 drinks and I have fun.
No, you talk about getting bombed on the weekends.
2 drinks.
And 2 drinks will do that to him because he hasn't built up such a tolerance.
I was hungover this weekend. I mean, I had I might have had like 3 or 4 glasses of wine Saturday night because we were at a party.
And you got drunk at your size. You were able to get buzzed off.
I was buzzed off too. I really shouldn't have.
What are you talking about? His size?
He's a tall guy.
No, but I weigh 100 pounds. I'm like Ichabod Crane.
Oh, it doesn't go by height?
Yeah. I mean, my feet ain't blowing up, that's for sure.
But he's also on medication for high blood pressure and cholesterol.
You are?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh, I
At
didn't
your
know
age?
that.
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
Good Lord. Aren't you do you want to live, or like are you just like,
No,
I don't
I
care?
want to. That's why I'm on the. If I didn't want to live, I'd stop taking my medication.
How
The
about just
medication is going to kill your liver.
the medication could be stopped if you just ate well and didn't drink so much.
Not cholesterol's usually
no,
a family
can be
thing.
fought. Cholesterol can be lowered naturally.
That is such a myth. It's not true, Richard.
But my cholesterol's good now. They're weaning me off the medication. The
It'll
cholesterol.
go right back up because you're not eating well.
I'm eating pretty well. But I mean, besides the chili this morning and stuff.
It's just worthless to talk to.
True or false? You tip flight attendants to keep bringing you booze.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
No. How much you give them?
Usually $5 to start
That's
out.
all it takes?
And what do you say? Like,
Well, they don't. They try to refuse tips. They're not supposed to take it usually, but I'm like, no, take it.
You give them $5, and that ensures what? That they'll constantly keep the alcohol. Like, in other words, you never have to wait for a drink.
Well, not that. It makes them feel better about serving me so much alcohol, I think.
Right.
They're like, oh, this guy's nice. We'll give him a bunch of booze.
Right. And then when they have to wheel you off in a wheelchair, do they get upset with themselves, do you think?
Well, they don't wheel me off. You know, whoever I'm flying with wheels me off.
But they got to call for a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But we're usually I've never been wheeled off of the plane. I'm usually, walk off the plane and then get wheeled. Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they just throw them on a luggage cart.
He packed an entire suitcase with champagne and orange juice for a long train ride.
I know.
You know.
That's what you call a person who has a problem.
Richard, so congratulations, man. You made it through the weekend without drinking any alcohol.
I did.
How do you feel?
I feel great, but it's boring as hell. I love drinking, and this just proves that, for me, drinking makes everything fun.
So how long is this going to last?
Oh, hopefully not more than another day or so. I'm ready for a drink. It's the holidays, man. Come on. You can't watch Rudolph and Frosty without a drink.
Now, along with not drinking, you're supposed to be eating a little better.
Yeah, well, that I do try to do. Like yesterday for brunch, I had a turkey burger with a salad.
But for breakfast this morning, you had chili.
Yeah, but it's Lisa G's healthy chili. So
you sure it's healthy?
She said it is. I mean, and she eats it, and look at how thin she is. So I trust Lisa. If Jason brought in chili, I wouldn't eat it because I wouldn't think that it's very healthy. But Lisa brought it in, so I trust her. And for lunch, Sal and I, every day we go to Hale and Hardy. We either go to Hale and Hardy or we split a foot-long sub from Subway. So I'm very mindful of what I eat. And then at night I eat a lean pocket, and that's it. And I never eat after 5 o'clock. So I'm doing pretty good. And I've been eating like that for a long time. It's just on the weekend and on Thanksgiving I went crazy. So I need to be a little careful on the Christmas weekend.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up pretty soon, and there's going to be a bunch of holiday parties.
Yeah, and I'll just have to watch what I eat.
You're going to control yourself during those
Well,
parties?
control the eating. The drinking, I'll probably still go nuts. But, at least now I have a heat pad for my foot, and I know to drink a lot of cherry juice and different, juices to kind of keep the blood flowing through the toe.
And what happens if the gout comes back for Christmas?
Well, I'll go see the foot doctor again and get, more medication or put the heat pad on it. But if even a tinge of it comes back, I'll just stop eating and drinking. But I'm just, hoping for the best. I love to drink. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not going to say that I don't love it. I freaking love it. It's a blast. I have a lot of 99% of my good memories are from drinking. The fun I had while drinking and hanging with friends, and so You know, there's not a better supporter of.
I'm here to talk to Howard. We're going to try to get Ronnie a job where he doesn't talk. Howard TV on demand, which I hear Ronnie doesn't get anymore. So Ron, call me up on my cell. I'll tell you everything that's happening on Howard on demand, and you can save the $8.
So what's new since the last time you've been on?
I can't get into that right now. I got to talk. I only talk to the man. Only talk to the man. Sorry, call me when your balls drop.
Brett Garrett is on television. His TV show Till Death premieres again this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on Fox. This is his second season. It's a very funny show. I watched it last season and enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he's good, Brett Garrett.
He's a funny man.
The tension in this building.
I
That's why
told
we
you.
stay in here.
It's like an instant.
Thank you. Wouldn't work without you. Remember that. Hey, Ron, how are you?
You think the show would fall apart if we didn't have Baba Booey?
Baba Booey and Ron, but you need the sister. You need the sister, especially now with Obama coming in. You need
Are you an Obama supporter?
Huge Obama supporter,
Are
man.
you?
Huge Obama supporter. You know why? Because if someone takes a shot at him, he'll be shooting back.
Right.
This is really how I feel.
This is what we
And
need.
then the wife will. I am so. I look at how can you? I just look at the whole thing with the McCain and this. And if he gets, I'm leaving the country. You bought a country and a planet. Did you marry the bimbo? Yeah. What's her name?
now
What's her?
that's not
Robin. I work alone.
Nice.
Please.
That is not
Robin,
nice.
please.
I will not allow that.
More towels when you have a minute.
Howard. You'll get that towel,
I got to tell you, I'm
You'll
dating a
get
sister.
it. You'll get
I'm
it.
dating a sister.
You'll get it.
Can you tell? Got a shiner. I got a shiner.
You do have a shiner. What happened? You
I'm
have a
dating a
black eye.
sister.
What happened?
I'm dating a sister.
Why
huh?
do you have a black eye?
I had a little accident last night, but everything is cool. Everything
Are you
is
on
fine.
heroin? Did you fall down? And
I'm
hit your
not on
nightstand?
heroin. I'm not on heroin. I'll tell you what I'm on. I'm now mainlining Prilosec. I don't know if you've gotten into it.
What is that?
I can't tell you. What's with Ronnie? It's
Ronnie,
the tension. I'm listening. I had to pull over.
You know what it is?
I told the Korean guy a quick stop off to the side. What
He's
is
a
going
big
on?
star. And he's going
a
around.
what?
He's a big star.
You
He was
don't
out
know.
in Vegas.
He's ascended.
You look unbelievable.
Really?
You really look unbelievable.
Thank you. Oh, you mean Rob?
No, I'm going clockwise. Artie, you okay?
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
All right,
Brad?
Artie. Okay, so he's gone from the spoon to sandwiches. just put anything down, Ron. Is it Ron?
No, Artie. Ronnie's
Artie.
the guy in the hall.
Artie, you're good, right?
Yeah, Brad. Nice to meet you.
I just love it, man.
Yeah, right.
But I'm worried.
You never did
what's
heroin?
with
You
Ron?
never fell into a drug phase in your career?
No,
you're always
never.
straight.
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, not always straight. So you don't remember.
Right.
So you don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'm one of.
You're one of many.
Let me ask you about seriously, because I saw a picture of what's your name, Cindy?
Beth. Yeah.
Beth.
Yeah.
She's not a Jew, is she?
No.
No, but but when you take her by the house, you go, we're going to just call you Beth.
Right. But go ahead, yes. What about Beth?
What are you doing?
Why? You don't think it's a good idea to get married?
You were married. I'm sure a wonderful girl. She was with you before you popped.
Terrific.
She was with you before you were huge.
I met her in college.
You met her in college. Right. You became a billionaire. She didn't have it anymore. Okay. No. Don't give me the
I'm not
hardly.
a billionaire.
Don't give me the
I'm
hardly.
not a billionaire. I'm not even anywhere near a billionaire.
Okay.
Why do you assume that?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. But go ahead.
Whatever it is, you're not getting enough.
Right.
That's how I feel.
You're right.
What do you got to get married again? What is missing? Are you going to have more kids?
You want me to answer in a serious way?
Please.
Okay. No, I have 3 kids already.
Okay.
I'm not looking for more children.
Right.
Beth and I have been together 8 years, and she doesn't want kids. I don't want kids.
Okay.
All right. So we're on a good streak there.
Perfect.
All right. The thing is, when you're with someone for 8 years,
right.
You develop a relationship or you don't. Either after a couple of years, you go, listen, it's not working. It's time to move on.
Sure.
We enjoy each other's company.
Okay.
This was something I felt strongly about, that we're going to be together for a long time. It doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. She's terrific. I love her in bed. I like to sit and talk to her. Yes, you're absolutely right. I have banged many women.
Right.
When I was
against their will.
Never against their will.
Against their will.
And I was thinking about it this morning. There was a girl I was thinking about who was naked in my room in a pair of high heels, the whole thing.
Right.
I was thinking about her.
Is she one of the ones you
And I
banged?
said, but the thing was, we didn't click afterwards. That's the thing. After the sex.
Right.
You know, it's so Beth and I click. I like being with her.
So why marry it?
Because
because it's the power of the pink.
No,
it's the power of the pink.
No.
She's got you cornered.
She never asked me to be.
Would she be with you if you didn't get married?
Yes.
And you really believe that?
I know it.
Okay,
I
so
know-
why
she never
go
even made
through
an
the
issue of it.
embarrassment of the prenup and everything else? Why go through all that and just hang?
Because I think it's a
She'll-
way.
she'll
I
still
think
be
it's
a
a
good
way of
talker
saying to
when-
her family and to
Oh,
saying
her
to-
family. Oh,
and
they're
to-
Jew haters.
And saying to her,
They hate Jews.
They don't hate Jews.
Yes, they do.
They love Jesus.
Well, that's a start.
Same thing.
That's a start. You're with the carpenter. The minute they get upset, I told you that he was this.
And I
Look,
really do
please.
love her, and I
All
really
right.
wanted to make
All
that
right.
kind of statement to her. Now, listen, I don't guarantee that. Unlike some people,
right?
I hope the marriage will be forever.
I wish you everything.
Beth could get-
A panusa bibana choretz.
Right.
And I wish you all.
And I
Are
want
you
the
saying
gifts.
you're
I
never
want the
going to
gifts.
get married again?
He's going to be married again.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
You wanted something? I wish you were a gambler because I've heard about you in Vegas. I know you're
I would have
tight.
bet you
I
too
know
on
you're
me.
tight.
I would have bet
I
on
know
me.
you're tight.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, do you think you would have gotten married 5-6 years ago?
No.
Okay. So why?
But I met a great girl.
Okay. The world is full of great girls.
No,
She's
it's not.
hot.
Yes.
She's hot.
Yes.
She talks.
Yes.
She listens.
good in bed.
She's good in bed.
Right.
Yeah, because that's rare. Howard, just listen.
Because that's
just listen.
So you think I shouldn't
look
get
at all
married?
your anger? Look what you did to Ronnie today.
Yeah.
He's a guy that he gets zero. I mean,
Right.
look at him. Look at him. Even the black guy in the parking lot's going. Let me meet Howard.
You think I'm just an angry guy?
I think like me.
Yeah.
I think like me, it's the big Jew little wiener thing, which you know it is. You know it is because I'm right behind you.
I can't believe
without
you're a
the
Jew.
dough.
You look so goyish.
Stop.
All right.
it.
So listen. Let me
When's the
understand.
date? When's the date? I don't know if you. When is the? I mean,
soon. We're getting married. We're
soon.
getting married
Okay.
soon.
I'm not going to follow you to the church.
I'm afraid you're going to stalk me.
Did the family make you do the? I'm sure you can't have the chuppah.
No, we're not
because that
doing
doesn't work
anything
with
like
the clan.
that.
The clan can't stand under it with the hoods.
Mark
Are you going,
Consuelos.
Robin?
Mark Consuelos.
Robin, let me ask you something. Let's say you had your own show tomorrow, and you were able to stop. Kissing the white guy's ass. Honestly.
God.
Stop it. Oh, who said, if you don't put the sandwich down, I'm going to give you a shower. Put the sandwich down.
Were you kissing Ray Romano's ass all those years?
No, I auditioned.
Oh, please.
I auditioned. I didn't walk into it.
Oh, that's
please.
what I did.
And
That's
who's the
what I
blonde
did.
in the lobby who does the weather and doesn't go outside for 9 hours? Who's asking to go running around?
Lisa G.
What's going on?
You don't like her?
It's not I don't like
I was
her,
going to
but
set you up with
it's
her.
Wow.
I was going to set you up
You were
with
going to
Lisa
say
G.
why? Because you're done with her? Because
What?
you're getting married
What
now?
are you, crazy?
Did you ever strip that? Because I
Lisa,
see
no.
I see you with something like that. I see you
Lisa?
with the Jew broad.
I'm banging her.
I see you with the chick like that who walks around afraid.
Lisa's a doll.
I'm banging her.
Who is?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why, does she have a good gravy recipe or you just dig her?
Oh.
She
Come
comes
on,
on.
Artie.
He is not having sex with her, nor am I.
No,
but
I'm
I
not.
thought maybe
Someone has to.
I would
Someone's
have
got
said
it. Someone has to rescue that.
We
I'm
thought
just
it was
telling
going to
you.
be you.
No one's having sex.
So are you having a show, a TV show, where you're going to date a
Let me
girl?
tell you what it is, and I know you'll get it. It is the those douchey shows like The Bachelor,
Right.
where they
I
have
love
this
that show.
mannequin. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do. And once you marry Beth, you'll have to TiVo it because she lives through it.
I TiVo it as it is. I
Okay.
love the show.
You got this mannequin standing in a castle with the
Right.
rose, who's
Right.
probably gay, right? So to me, it's not a dating show. It's
Right.
it's a guy in a midlife crisis, schmoes like me,
Right.
who and what kind of genetic bouillabaisse I have a chance of getting. Hey everybody, I'm Brad Garrett, and well, here's the bad news. I'm looking for love.
That should do it. Oh, wait. Is this recording? Is this recording? Oh, hi.
I'm not looking for a think tank.
I have a pet hamster. His name's Jean-Michel. He's French.
Low self-esteem, I think is important.
My goal, however pathetic it is, to have one date this summer. So I'm thinking you be it.
Now you've met some of the ladies who want to date Brad. Come back next week to watch his first date.
That's how lonely I am. They said, what we'll do is we'll run it online. You'll do a plea about how you want to meet. It was national for 3 months. Have a date with Brad Garrett. 27 people uploaded their video. One was a guy.
Oh, no.
One was a bear. This isn't a thing. It was some redneck from the South who got a shot of this bear going through his trash.
Right.
And he gave it a name and put it, I love you. You don't have to tell you about the...
Right.
So this is what 27 women. Out of them, now let me tell you who the panel of experts is. My ex-wife Jill,
Right.
my mom.
Jill gets to.
Jill, my urologist,
Right.
Dr. Sam Spiegelman,
Yeah.
who did the vasectomy.
So where is this going to air?
On Crackle.com, which is Sony's
Be
website.
honest for once.
Be totally honest.
You were hoping to meet some hot chicks through the show.
How
it
can
didn't
I
work
hope?
out.
Let me ask you something.
It didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Look, I'm open.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm showing you how open I am. But let me tell you what
you
it
can
is.
say it was for TV, but meanwhile you wanted a date. You're not being honest.
Let me ask you
You're
something.
not being
First
honest.
of all, I'm not from Russia or something where I think I'm going to meet the love of my life.
No, but you were hoping you would meet someone hot.
Do you have any idea who would upload their video to meet me? Do you have any idea?
But
some
you
of
had
these
hope.
people.
You had hope.
I had hope.
Did
I
you
had
see-
hope for to be able to come up with 50 minutes.
Were there
of
good-looking
funny-
girls?
They were wonderful people.
Right. There was not one good looking. There was not one beauty in the whole lot.
One skin like ivory.
Right.
Was one of them.
Right.
Which means tusks. One had a tail.
Right.
And could do incredible things.
Why? Are you not a good-looking guy? So, I mean, you look like a nice, handsome guy.
First of all, it's the lighting.
No, seriously.
Everything is. Look, you look great in here.
Yeah, but
it's
come
the
on.
way you light your studio.
You're not a bad-looking guy.
It's not
You're
a matter
wealthy.
of bad looking.
You're very
It's
rich from Raymond.
Very rich.
I mean, you're
Very
rich from that show.
Rich from
You're
that
a billionaire.
show. Yeah, I'm a
He's still
thousandaire.
working.
I'm a
He's still
thousandaire.
working.
You're still working.
I am still working.
You're
Bob.
making a
And
lot
I'm
of
doing
money.
it on my. Why are you moving like that in the chair? Let us in on the secret.
What?
No, you
She's hot
got
for
to.
you.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think.
She can barely keep herself.
Is your guy a white man? Is your guy a
I
white
don't
man?
have a guy right now.
You didn't like? Are you gay? Seriously, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
No.
I want to know.
Well, I'm telling you,
But
no.
you've been with a woman, right?
Brad, let me ask you something.
Come on.
Never.
You can't work on this show.
You don't think
and
we've
not,
covered
and
that?
that's when,
Brad, let me ask you
Artie,
something.
the clam chowder's ready.
He hasn't stopped eating since you're here.
What the hell's going on?
I don't
This
know.
is like my fourth date
It's
on
gonna
the show.
explode.
If you tune into episode 4, it's Artie, but with smaller boobs.
Is it really?
It is. Artie, I got to. This guy's an amazing comic.
He's terrific.
No, I do have to tell you something.
What?
Really, not only do you draw like crazy, thanks to Ronnie and his show,
Right.
but I followed him into a couple rooms, and it's.
He
This guy-
devastates. He
This
devastates.
this
He's
guy's
great.
amazing, man.
He is.
No. I just want to tell you.
Are you
Seriously.
really?
Yeah, because you know me, I'm a hack. What do I do? It's like, what if Cosby was a pilot? Who needs? When you're 48, it should stop.
Let me ask you a question.
Anything.
Why, if you're so-
Ron's going to take his life. He's
I
going to
know.
hang himself off a curb.
If I was so cynical like you, why did you
Wait.
get married?
If you were cynical like
you,
me,
yes. You are such a.
She has you under a spell.
Let me
This
understand
broad must
something.
forget in bed. She
Wait.
must be. She
She's a
probably
terrific girl.
levitate.
She's
She
a
probably,
terrific girl.
What's great about her besides the sex? And she's. What is great about her?
A, she's beautiful.
Okay, we said that.
Okay.
She's
Well,
beautiful.
you asked me.
Hot in bed.
You want? She's great. in
Okay.
bed.
Okay. She knows how they split the atom. What else?
She is the only person I can think of that. In fact, I even said to her yesterday, we probably spend too much time together because
I
we
know
are
you do.
constantly together.
Right.
Maybe we're codependent.
Well, it's because you're insecure.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever it is, I enjoy being around
You
her.
enjoy showing her off.
No, I'm home with her.
You're not home.
I won't even go out.
I have pictures of you everywhere.
Well, no, I'm not everywhere.
Really? You don't go anywhere?
Not a lot. I mean, once in a while we do go out.
It's like when you go, where do you go?
Well, we'll go to a restaurant. We like to go out to dinner.
Right.
She's one of the few women I ever went out with who was willing to go to bed with me at 9 o'clock at night. Most of the women would go
Well,
out
that's
on
because
their
she's
own.
praying for you to be asleep. Don't you understand?
No, she goes to bed early with me, and that means
She goes
a lot
to bed
me.
early with me?
Yeah.
Why do you go to bed early?
I wake up at 4 in the morning for work.
To do what?
To do this.
You've got to be kidding. This takes rest?
You don't know that
This takes rest? To sit with one leg on the... This is unbelievable.
It's not
I don't know how you ever get up for it.
It's not easy being this funny.
No, it's... I hear you.
Let me tell you
Trust
something.
me, I got the reviews to prove it. When you're with a chick that hot,
I know what
because
she's doing.
you're an insecure
I know what
guy.
she's doing right now.
Yeah? What is she doing?
She's running 10 miles. She's training for the New York City Marathon. She just raised $200,000 for the North Shore Animal League. Go ahead, man.
You are the luckiest fuck in the world.
She's
you
a
know
terrific
that?
girl.
How did you end up with a chick who looks like that and runs 10 miles?
Runs 10 miles. She's a terrific girl.
They run 10 miles a day from me.
But let me know.
This is what they do. Like, they'll call me and they'll go, hey, Jew, 80 miles away from you. And they'll hang up.
Well, first of all, you have a
she
very-
runs and then comes back.
You're very intense.
Seriously?
You've gone out with girls that run and then they never return?
They run. I mean, they're like, just bring the car down at 10 and I can get out.
You
they do a
must
tuck
be
and roll.
a very difficult guy to live with because I see
I am.
you're very, very intense.
angry.
Very angry.
It's not angry. I'm insecure. You know what it is?
Why did you get married the first time? I can't even imagine you being romantic with somebody. I mean, the first time.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
And this
And be sincere.
Okay.
All right. And be honest.
I'm very incredibly romantic.
Are you?
Very, very, very much.
What went wrong in your marriage?
Nothing. Me went wrong.
You're around too many hot
no,
girls.
I'm Indian. Me went wrong.
Me went wrong.
Juday, Sunday.
Me went wrong.
Yeah.
You bet.
Fire, good. Could have been my conversation. Me wrong.
How come
You
ne-
touch it.
Did you ever host Saturday Night Live?
No.
Why not?
No, they don't want me to.
You'd be terrific.
Look, it's not like the phone's ringing and I'm going, don't answer it.
Right, you would do it if they called.
Of course I would.
Right.
That would be unbelievable.
I think it's a good fit, actually.
Well, what do you know?
You're a funny guy.
You know.
I could see you in a sketch. I think
no
you'd be
way
good.
I could go to the wedding and save you from it.
You want to come to my wedding?
You want to stand up when they say speak
I
now?
wouldn't, because he'll have shooters there. I know him. He'll have marksmen on the chuppah.
If you want to come to my wedding, you can come. How's that? And you can laugh at me.
I don't. It just it gives me. It
doesn't give you hope. I know you want to get married again.
You want to know something?
Why would you say that? Why
you
would
do.
you say?
You want to meet a great
you got
girl,
married once.
right?
You want to get married
Yeah,
again.
you're not.
I have a great girl. I have an amazing girl,
Who
and
is
I've just. First of all,
So you won't even
I
say?
don't do that, huh?
Who is this girl?
She won't tell me. But I follow her
She has
with
an
my
alias.
headlights off. And she.
Name is Squeaky Fromm.
Her name is.
What? Come on, honestly.
Okay, it's
Who are you
SF.
seeing? Where'd you meet this girl?
SF.
Where'd you meet the girl?
I met her at a benefit.
No kidding.
I met her at a benefit.
Young girl, I imagine.
Younger than me.
How old?
18.
How old is she?
No, she's great.
What's she in her 20s?
Huh?
22?
No.
24?
Nope.
What's the cutoff for you?
A spry 70.
No, come on. How old is your girl?
She's 39.
You're lying.
I'm not.
I can see it on your face. You're
Not
lying.
lying.
You're lying all over the place.
I'm not, man. See, you know what?
You're lying.
You don't know men. You only know women.
Thank God.
Now, I want you to look at this mole and just go good or bad. Just look at the mole.
Good.
Thank you.
All right.
Me bad.
Now,
what is it I said earlier?
what was the benefit for? What was the benefit for where you met this girl?
It was for acid reflux.
Does she have acid reflux? Is
No,
that
but
why she's with you?
do. No, but I do. Seriously, I get around dairy and I heave like a June bride.
I said to you when
so
you
you're
came
never
in-
going to marry this wonderful girl?
She won't marry me.
No.
And nor does she believe. It's great. See, she doesn't believe in marriage either,
Is
which
that
is
right?
awesome. She's hot. She's
How
hot,
much are you
but she's
paying
great.
that first wife? Is it true what I'm reading here?
You know what? Whatever I'm paying her,
$35,000 a month.
whatever I'm paying her is
And
not
25.
enough.
Really?
The hush money alone.
Is it worth it?
Is
$55,000 a month. $55,000 after-tax dollars go to the ex-wife and the kid. That's a lot of money.
I want everyone happy.
That's a lot of
I
pressure.
want everyone happy.
Is everyone happy?
You know, we're getting there.
You are.
We're getting there.
The fact
You
that
know?
your ex-wife would be a part of a TV show with you.
Well, that kind of shows you.
That sure does.
We're amazing friends. You know, I'm a strong cup of coffee.
Right. I see that.
I know
see.
you do.
I see it.
But see, I was you when you were at your prime. The only difference is, no one wants to market me. That's the only difference. I mean, there was a time when they would go, Howard is this, Howard is that. Don't
What
ever
is
walk in front of me. when
Oh,
I'm
here's the
working.
girl you're dating. Whoa. Very nice.
picture.
Really?
Very
Who
nice.
did that? Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Can I see?
Go ahead and see. Am I right or wrong?
I'll show you what's
There we
hysterical.
go.
Can I
There
tell
we
you
go.
who this is?
Who is
Who
that?
is that?
Who is it?
Oh my God! This is unbelievable. See, this is why. Another thing, I hate the friggin' paparazzi. You want to know who that is?
Brad Garrett, Wright, and guest, ALS benefit hosted by Entertainment Tonight's Mark Steiners. Here you are, June 4th, with
It's
your
a
girl.
benefit.
That is not her.
Who is she?
That
Who
is not
that?
her.
Who is that? Who is that?
A hooker.
That's a hooker.
Well, a lady of the evening.
No. Who is it?
I am her gentleman caller.
Who is that?
Huh?
That's your boyfriend. That's your girlfriend.
That's my boyfriend.
Sorry, you're Freudian slip.
Unbelievable.
I might know.
Unbelievable. Artie, would you do that? Would you do that if she had a quarter chicken under the arm?
Holy
would you
shit,
do that?
yeah.
Is that your girl?
Huh?
Is that your girl?
No, it is not.
Who is that?
It was someone see, this is what's crazy. That's someone that I dated over a year ago.
Okay.
Who is now almost married.
Attractive girl.
She was a lovely lady.
Yeah. What went wrong there?
Me.
You. Again, you're
There's
tough
no
to
question.
take.
I'm tough to take.
You're tough to take. I can see.
I'm tough to take. But can I tell you something? I am working on it, and I'm doing a lot of things, and I'm working.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
I'm in group therapy alone.
Group therapy alone.
This is. I have it down to
No one
3
wants to be in your group.
personalities. Well, that's the thing. That's
You were
the
in a
thing.
group, and then they all left.
That's it.
They ran away.
That's exactly what it was.
So you're in therapy? Are you in therapy?
Oh God, aren't you?
Of course.
It's
Well, I need it.
unbelievable.
Why are you
This
in
couch.
therapy?
his couch actually breaks into a bed.
So what is it goes on in this therapy? You go 3-4 times a week?
I go 3 times a day.
3 times a day?
I go 3 times a day. And,
you barely have time for work.
Well, no.
Right.
Who works?
Right.
Who works?
No, you work. You have a big hit series, Till Death.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Till Death, by the way, which, by the way, is really funny.
Thank
Brad's
you for
a
that.
funny guy.
That's nice of you.
See
Thank
Brad
you.
Garrett on
You're getting
Till Death.
soft. You're
no,
getting soft.
you're funny. If you sucked,
Thank you.
I'd tell you.
All right.
You're not
all
an
right.
asshole.
You're nice. Thank you.
Listen, we have a lot of
Wednesday
assholes.
nights at 9 after the Fox Show Boners. So we're on.
Is that right, Boners?
9 o'clock at Bones. I'm sorry.
Brad Garrett, you are tremendous. What you're talking about is Till Death. This is a television show that is funny.
Jolie Fisher, JB Smoove.
Jolie Fisher's terrific in it.
Thank you.
I didn't think the two of you would work together well, but you do.
Thank you.
It is magic.
Thank you.
And Till Death premieres this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on Fox. To give you an idea how good the show is, it survived 1 season already.
Yeah, we're in our
That's
third.
major.
We're in our third.
Ray Romano's on the phone. Yeah, Ray, go ahead.
Hello, Howard. It's Ray Romano.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
This Brett Garrett's such a fucking douchebag, I'll tell you.
All right, thank you.
What are you doing hitting on that Sitsoon Robin, you asshole?
All right, thank you, Ray.
That's funny. That's Ray's subconscious. That's what I love about it. That is exactly what he would say.
Let me tell you something, Brad Garrett.
Yes, sir.
You've knocked the comedy world on its ass.
Oh, boy.
Your career is second to none.
Really?
I believe that you.
Oh, you're on
This isn't
Lexapro.
even the last stop.
You're on Lexapro.
Absolutely, I am.
I know.
I'm
I
heavily
gotta get some
medicated.
more.
See Brad Garrett on Till
Good to
Death.
see
It
you,
really
man.
is a fun show.
Thank
It
you.
premieres
Thanks
this
for
Wednesday.
having
Where are
me,
you going?
man.
I'm not done yet. Sit
Okay.
down.
All right. I am sitting down. I'm just really tall.
9 o'clock on Fox. See Brad on Dating Brad Garrett. It must be hard dating Brad Garrett because you got to be a tall woman, right? You don't go out with short women.
You know, I am
You'll
with
take
a
with
5'3" person.
No, is
Yep.
that right?
Yep.
The girl you're seeing now is 5'3".
Yep.
And what are you, 6'7"?
6'8".
6'8".
Wow.
I'm
Is that
telling you,
true?
it's like the it's
You
like
could
the circus.
pick her up and.
It's the I do. That's the thing. I pick her up and do whatever that motion just was.
Is it look weird when you walk down the street with her and you're holding hands?
Only if I'm in a top hat.
Let me see. Is this her?
Yeah. Let's see if that's her.
There's another
Let's see if
picture
that's her.
flying in.
You're really good.
Is
Let me
this
see.
really your girl?
Let me see.
Well,
Let
okay.
me see.
Now you're rolling.
Let
Now
me
this
see.
is my type. That's the one, huh?
Ah, that must be
Wow.
her.
That's her.
That's her, man.
She's good looking. Let me see that again.
That's her, man. She's hot. I'm telling
Look
you.
at you.
Ever see this broad?
She is hot.
She is.
She's 39?
She's 39, man.
Look at this one.
And
All right.
smart. And smart. So smart, I think she's leaving me.
You don't respect any woman that stays with you.
No. Well, that's kind of. See, that.
What do you
hurt.
think of that, Artie?
Is that Newark Airport?
Artie, picture with a side of greens.
No, she's hot. Yeah, she's got sexy hair. I don't like greens.
Over here.
Girls
My
like that
favorite
is why I
line, when
got
you
into
went Jew
radio.
Hefner, I fell out of the car.
Jew Hefner.
When you did that today, I fell out of the car.
Well, he is Jew Hefner.
She's cute, right, Artie?
Yeah, man,
Artie,
she's sexy.
Artie, take the bib off. You could see it easier.
Everybody looking at this picture. What is it, a hologram?
No, you got to bend over to kiss
How
her.
do you sweat just sitting there reading the form? He's reading the racing
Well,
form.
he just got off Subutex, in all fairness.
Are you really?
He's going through withdrawals.
Okay, really?
Yeah, he
All
really
right.
is. He's
You know what?
He's going through heroin withdrawals on the show.
All right. Okay, so you know,
It's an
all of a sudden,
interesting show.
I just gotta say that pales to my acid reflux.
I know.
That really does.
I'm
Are you all
trying
right
to-
today?
Yeah, I'm trying to laugh at your shit, but I.
No. You don't have to laugh at my shit. You'll never be that sober. Don't worry.
No,
Listen,
I
wish you Godspeed with it, and I love that you got the balls to get it together. Because I used to hit the sauce.
Get it
you know?
together.
I know. You did. You were an
I did
alcoholic.
11 years. 11 years without it,
You're
man.
11 years sober. How are you enjoying your sobriety?
That's amazing.
More than anything in the world. And let me tell you one thing. I know your biggest fear. Can I just tell you what it is? It's being funny, sober. And let me tell you, you will be funnier because you're brilliant. No, I'm telling you.
Are you
I'll
being
tell you,
serious now?
You're an incredible stand-up, man.
Oh, thank
Wait until, and I know, I'm just telling you, and I'm not the type to preach. I do more jokes about being drunk because I don't pontificate, nor do I want to,
You had
nor
a real
does anyone
drinking
want to
problem.
hear
What
it.
did you used to drink?
Huh?
What was your big drink?
It was a drink called everything.
Right.
And I would do just a little of it.
I've had that.
And you had to go, what? Did you go to a rehab?
You know what I did? I grew a pair and said, I'm done trying to kill myself.
That's it.
And I was done.
And you were done.
And I was done. I was a very high-functioning alcoholic.
Right.
Life was great.
Yeah, Artie
Very
functions
few
on
people-
heroin, but barely.
Artie's a high-functioning
I know,
heroin
but he shows it all on his sleeve.
Right,
He shows it all on his
He's
sleeve.
got
You know,
a-
because I've heard about, he comes out on
You've
this.
said
yeah.
something here that's profound, because I think you got to the heart of the matter. That is Artie's fear.
Yes.
He is afraid he won't be funny. if
That
he's
is
not.
most artists' fear who are users.
Right. And Art, did you hear what Brad Garrett just said?
Well, most of the time I'm sober in here.
No, you're
What do you
not.
think? Yes,
No, you're not. No, most of the time you're never sober. Look.
You think I'm on something now?
Look, if you're not ready to look at it, then keep using.
I am
But
looking at
don't bullshit yourself in the world, because the bottom line is this: it's better on the other side.
Right.
And, I don't want to hear that I only have a beer, I only have a glass of wine. Please don't do that.
I don't do that.
Either straighten it up
For 8
or
days
go
he
back.
hasn't
But
done
if you're not ready, don't waste your time. Don't waste
Don't
anybody's
waste my time. Yes. Don't waste Brad's time.
You know what you do?
Artie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Well, wait. Brad gave
He
you
makes some sense
very, very
here.
good
Well,
advice.
I don't know if he's
think.
serious or not.
He is serious.
I could be more. Well, look, I went. Artie, I'm over here. I went through it, Artie. I went through it. No, you don't know anything. I'm sharing something with you that is very,
What do you mean you know that, Artie? You don't know that.
Doesn't know. He's just.
No, I heard that he went through it. Peter Boyle told me while we were smoking a joint.
You know what? You with the Peter Boyle story is unbelievable.
I wish I had a picture of that.
It's unbelievable.
It was right by,
Unbelievable.
it was right by ER.
I think you got through to Artie.
Through to Artie.
What? I think you got through to him. You hit it on the head. I even wrote this in the forward to his new book. I said he thinks he's not going to be funny if he gives
But that
up.
is every artist's fear. I'll never paint like I used to. I'll never write like I used to.
Right, he thinks he's every man.
I don't appreciate the patronizing from Brett.
Patronizing?
How would you know I'm a good comedian? You never saw me do stand-up.
Okay, first of all, I saw you on the bill with Dice when you were in, what was it, Newport?
So he did see you.
You did? You were at that? No.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't go backstage and fawn over you. I saw you. You got a lot of talent. You're funny on the show. I don't have to tell you. I wish you Godspeed. I wish you
were
the
at the
best.
show.
I was sitting in the back and I caught it.
What? There you go.
You
what
were?
Do you see? Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I get out a little bit. Not a lot. I wanted to see what, because I hear Artie this, Artie that, and I'm like, please. No, I got it.
He's
got
a very accomplished stand-up,
He
right?
is.
You're not just blowing
He is a
smoke.
funny. Why would I blow? Yeah, I'm trying to get in with Artie.
Maybe it'll help your career.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Take all I could get.
So, in other words,
Well, that's very nice.
you're coming from a spot that is not from comedy. You're coming as a human being and saying to Artie, things will be better when you're sober.
Like you cannot believe. And when I started to get sober, people would tell me that I wanted to put them through a wall.
Right.
Because it's the last thing you want to hear, and you think they don't get it. But I had sober people telling me, and it's and.
Does he have to be off everything? Should he stop drinking?
Absolutely.
He has to.
You can't.
He can't
any
drink.
other. It is the personality. It is the personality.
Right.
You know.
See, he thinks he can go back to drinking.
Huh?
He thinks he can go
I
back.
didn't
Well,
say
that's
that.
because
I'm
he's not
asking.
ready. It's because he's not ready. Or I'll smoke a joint once in a while,
Right.
or I'll. It's the personality. It's the you gotta, but you gotta be ready. See, I was ready. You gotta be ready.
How do you know
ready?
when you're ready?
Huh?
Tell Artie
How
when
do
he's
you know
ready.
when
Is
you're
Artie ready?
You stop.
Artie, you
Stop.
ready?
Well, I just want to the night he saw me, I was funny. I was wasted.
Yeah, you were really, really out there, man. He was really, really out there.
No, listen, that's unbelievably nice of you to say, and I'm.
Well, I'm just look. The main thing is I just, I think it's awesome what you're doing, and I think you're continuing to work, and you're doing, because a lot of people dig you, and you're doing it in public, and you're doing it.
And you're saying you
I
didn't
think
have
it's
to go
huge.
anywhere? You didn't do any rehab?
I went.
But he's in therapy.
Hold
Well,
on,
I've been in
I'm
therapy
listening
since
to
I was
what he-
9. I've been in therapy my whole life. Are you in
So
therapy, Artie?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
For the past month I've been.
No,
doing
you
it.
just lied.
No,
See,
he
you
is.
he just lied.
What do you mean he lied?
No, he doesn't go anymore.
What?
doesn't?
Ask him.
Are you following me?
Are you
not going?
Are you
going or
following
not,
me?
Artie?
No, of course I go.
When was the
Yeah,
last time you
sure.
went, Artie?
Oh wait, we have the same doctor problem. Is he telling you?
What are you
about-
carpooling with Ronnie now?
No.
No.
Brad, are you saying-
I'm going tomorrow. I go
I'm
Tuesdays.
going tomorrow.
I go Tuesdays and Thursdays.
My dog ate the homework, Howard.
Well, why are you saying he's
My
not going?
dog, because he's not.
I go Tuesdays and
Let
Thursdays.
me tell you something. You'll drop the alcohol, but you can still have the isms. You know what that means?
yes. Racism,
You can get
I-
rid of the stuff, but you still got the shit. I'm still working on my shit.
I don't want
I
to.
You
still
don't
have
think he's
the
in
isms.
therapy?
Huh?
Why are you saying he's not
How
in
come
therapy?
you went from every every day to 2 days.
I didn't go every day.
Listen to the sister.
I went every day.
Listen to the sister. Give him an old-fashioned back porch reading. Give it to him.
Brad still has the racism.
Let
not the alcoholism.
her talk.
Artie, did you go to therapy last week?
Well, he canceled Thursday. He canceled.
The shrink canceled.
He did.
The shrink's done.
Because it's not done.
Yeah.
I went Tuesday and Thursday.
He's going to lose his license.
Artie, you're going this week, right? Why
Yes,
is Brad
I will
saying
be
you're
there
not going?
tomorrow.
Why are you saying he's not
But
going?
what happened to
Going
the
tomorrow.
everyday?
What?
The guy said I don't have to go in every.
Wait, why are you saying he's going tomorrow? What does that mean?
Because he's going to avoid it, man. He's gonna avoid
What?
it.
How did he? What? First of all, he's right.
He went from I'm going to I'm not going to I'm going tomorrow. Don't you listen? You got headphones. You're unbelievable. All you're thinking about, I can't wait to put this on Beth when she's in the. Just let it alone. You want to know something? What are you going to do when you're tired of the trim? When you're tired of sleeping with her, what are you going to do?
We'll get a divorce.
Yeah.
We'll get a divorce.
I'm tired of the trim. Here's 80%. Here's 80% of my
If
money.
we're not having sex, what's the point of being married?
If you're having sex, why get married?
Because we're enjoying each other.
You're right.
So
why throw a wrench in it?
We're not. Why does it have to? Listen, if it throws a wrench, Beth and I have looked at each other. If marriage sucks, we're getting out. We're getting out.
There is not a woman in the world that'll make that agreement and mean it. Are you that naive?
Yes. Call me naive.
It's got to be love,
I even
man.
believe Artie's going into therapy. That's how naive I am.
naive
All right?
Wow.
All right? Call me naive.
You've gotten soft, baby.
Call me soft. I don't care.
I love it, man.
Well, Brad, you are a delight.
You think I'm fucked up? Look at my new assistant. Look at her.
Is that your assistant?
It's gonna be.
That's going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll put you right back on the smack. Yeah, you get yourself a Puerto Rican broad like that, she's going to take a knife to your throat, and you're going to take out the spoon, and you're going to go, I don't care. You think I'm kidding?
Brad,
look at her. You don't hire an assistant that has an 8x10 glossy, you schmuck. Well, what do you? That's not an assistant. He keeps a hooker who can get a ride 3 days a week into the city. What's wrong with you, Artie?
Listen to me.
You're going to stop or you're going to start?
Brad.
Here's a good idea. Get an assistant you don't want to bang. How does that sound? How does that sound?
That ain't going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Listen to me.
My first one was.
You've spoken a lot of truth.
All right, well,
and
I
you've
poured
also,
the tea, man.
You've also said some things that are
poured the tea.
outrageous.
I'm sorry.
And that really should never have been spoken.
You're right.
If you had any class. But look, you don't, and that's it. Look,
I know I
Brad
don't.
Garrett, you are a superstar. And you are on till death. And that's the show. Watch this man on TV.
What
I'm
kind of
telling
food
you.
you like,
the
Robbie?
what?
I'm going to send you a little something.
She's full vegan. She doesn't eat it. She has wheatgrass and
that'll
juices.
never fly.
Yeah.
No.
She takes enemas. Don't ask what goes.
Well, that'll work.
That'll work. You like
that'll
that?
work. For sure.
You
it's a
into
start.
anal? Are you into anal?
I have trouble getting in the other end. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right.
Brad, how'd it go in there, man?
It went good. It went good. He's my man. Have a good time in there.
Dude, so you're really opposed to this marriage, huh?
Well, look, it's going to work. Look, if he's marrying it, it's going to work.
And what do you think about Artie? You think this is going to work out for him?
Artie's done. This is going to be Artie in 3 weeks. All right.
Gave him good advice.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, take care. No, that can't be the
There's
exit,
Ronnie.
right?
You got to follow Ronnie, your man.
Ronnie, right? I was
Right.
easy on you, wasn't I?
You were good today.
Right? I was okay with you.
I caught enough shit before you got here.
I know. I listened, man. I feel bad.
All right, man.
Lisa.
Nice seeing you.
It's really a pleasure. I think it's hot for you, Howard. Did you ever have a thing?
No, I'm hot.
We all know
Everyone's
that.
hot for Howard, right?
You
Take
know,
care, Brad.
All the
Honestly,
best, Molly. Good seeing you again. Take care. Thanks.
This is a Howard TV original production.
On this episode, Gary Dell'Abate receives a Lifetime Achievement Award that makes the Stern Show proud.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Dell'Abate.
And Lisa G releases her book, Sex, Lies, and Cookies.
thanks so much.
What's your problem? Testing, 1, 2.
Baba Boo.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, yeah.
When we're doing the radio show, we're not sitting there talking about our charitable works per se. We're in the business of making people laugh and entertained. So I think people are shocked when they see that we're actual human beings with outside lives and we care about things.
In the town where I live, there's an AIDS organization called Red Ribbon. So they called and they asked if they could honor me. I like the idea of it because I really felt like I was raising some money for Lifebeat, but also raising some money locally in my hometown. So it seemed like a very good idea, and I agreed to do it. I lost my brother to AIDS in 1991. I wrote pretty extensively about it in my book. There's a whole chapter about him. And not long after he died, I really felt the need to somehow get involved to honor his memory. And that's when I got involved with Lifebeat. That was almost 18 or 19 years ago, and now I'm the president of Lifebeat. But it's one of those things where, you know, it makes me just feel good and remember my brother in a good way when I go out and do stuff like this. There's a huge misconception that AIDS is either cured or contained, and that's just not the case. This was a big event. This was a big, big event. All my friends were there. A lot of family was there. My son came home from upstate New York from college.
So why are you proud of your dad?
I'm excited. I mean, he works really hard for what he does. It means a lot to him, and it's all paying off tonight. Obviously, he's being honored, so it should be a good time.
And then all of our friends, some from Connecticut, some from a bunch of my friends from Long Island that I grew up with, some from New York City, and of course I had my work crew.
And I was really happy that there was a charity event being held in his honor, because more often people are goofing on him for whatever reason. So I donated to the cause and drove up from Long Island to be there, and I'm really glad that I did.
I support Gary with anything. I mean, he's been so supportive of me and supportive of my career, and, you know, I would go anywhere to show him my support.
Gary invited me to this event that he's receiving this award, to be there to support him. And for something that's good, too, for a good cause, is nice. So he deserved it, and I wanted to be there to support him.
Here we are, boss. This is my big event, boss.
Also, was there to make fun of me. It wouldn't be a night without Sal goofing on me.
I'm being honored. This is amazing. This is for the extremely large amounts of calcium and vinyl event. We want to see what's heavier, my teeth or the vinyl.
You know, it's kind of like a play on words, because she said, hey, Gary's here for AIDS. And I'm like, why would Gary be here for AIDS? You know, you should be fighting AIDS. You shouldn't be here for AIDS. We're not here to promote AIDS, you know. And I just visioned Gary go, I'm here for AIDS, boss. That's what I do.
The senator from Connecticut showed up.
Gary is really one of those people who gives of himself, who contributes so enormously from his heart.
When it's happening, it's so overwhelming that it's hard to really absorb it.
Big night, Gary. Congratulations. How does it feel?
It's overwhelming because it's just starting, but all my family's here. Have you met my brother yet? You should definitely talk to him. My brother's here from Texas.
So how does it feel being here? Your brother's being honored.
Oh, I'm very proud. Very proud.
Does it bring up a lot of emotions?
Yes, it does.
In what way?
Well, my brother Stephen, who passed away from AIDS. I'm very proud of the fact that he's been doing this.
How proud are you of your husband?
I'm really proud of Gary.
Yeah.
You know, he works hard, and this organization means a lot to him. Lifebeat.
My wife and I just moved out.
You know, primarily, and then pairing up with Red Ribbon tonight was just the natural, pairing.
Here's Mark in the band.
I knew I should have worn a tie.
They hired Mark McGrath and Sugar Ray to perform.
Good to see you again. Of course.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Jackson, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Lucas, how you doing?
All along, they were saying, hey, we're going to try to get this band, we're going to try to get that band. And, you try to get people and schedules don't work out. And so when I heard that they were able to get those guys, it was great because I know Mark is a super fan, and I knew he was going to put in the extra effort.
But congratulations, Gary. It's such an honor to play, man.
Hi, I'm Lisa G, and I'm here to tell you about my new book, Sex, Lies, and Cookies. What I love about Sex, Lies, and Cookies is that you can see the journey that I go on through cookies. I work on the Howard Stern Show, and yes, I'm perceived as, straight-laced. I go home at night, I play my violin. But I think when people read this book, they will be shocked that, yes, I had a past, and yes, it involved a lot of sex, and yes, I was hanging from chandeliers. I would say the most outrageous thing I ever did to win over a man was the time that I made my How to Get a Man chocolate chip cheesecake squares, also known as booty call cheesecake squares. Took off all my clothes, slipped on my mink coat, and rang this guy's doorbell, hoping and thinking that he was going to fall in love with me. Adopting my cat was really a very big deal for me. It was so hard for me to open up my heart because I thought I would get hurt in the end. Yes, his name is Lucky, but I feel so lucky that I found something that I could love and cherish and not be afraid of it. The moral of the story, love yourself first, make yourself cookies. What inspired me to write Sex, Lies, and Cookies is that I felt that I had what I think is an inspiring story for young women. And working here at the Stern Show, I would always say to myself, if they only knew how hard it was for me to get to a good place, that's what got me thinking, you know what, I would really love to write a book.
My thought was, why? What could it be? I mean, I don't know that much about Lisa G in terms of her past. I know her from working here. I didn't know she had anything to write about, but of course they say everybody has a story in them. And then, then she described to me the theme of the book, which was her romances and what she learned from them and stuff. So, okay, that's good. That's good. And I was happy for her, actually. It sounded reasonable.
You'll read some fun stories, some sad stories, some crazy stories, and then each chapter will have a cookie recipe that reflects what was going on in my life.
Sex, Lies, Cookies. We hadn't heard much of any sort of sex talk from Lisa on the show, and every time she was asked about anything having to do with sex, she shied away from it. So frankly, I was surprised when I heard that this book was in the works.
It's really how cookies save the day, or how they reflect what crazy things were going on in my dating life, and how I try to use cookies to feel better about certain things.
My initial reaction on hearing Lisa was doing a book called Sex, Lies, and Cookies was, cookies? Okay, she has cookie parties, she's into baking, that's fine. Lies? Seems like a pretty honest person, but I'm sure she's told a couple in her life. Sex?
I think it's clear that Lisa does have some sort of fan base, as evidenced by the Sweet and Meat. It's clear that she has some sort of following.
Hey, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Wendy Spencer.
All right. Hi. Oh, hi. Who are you? I'm Patty. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. There's a toast to all of you. Thank you so much. Yay! Well,
she does have a fan base out there. It's other broads that don't like sex, and they are big on Lisa. They love her work. They love her lack of sex. She sold tickets to the Sweet and Brie. That should say it all. People paid $100 to sit in a bakery with Lisa with no air conditioning.
Lisa, love you. Bye. Just really lovely. Hi, Magnolia. The book cover. Howard loves photography.
Let me see what this looks like.
So, Lily, what's your question today?
Now you have more toward the beach and toward the camera. Nice. Lose the smile. Love it.
And the particular kind of photography I like is sort of fashion photography and sort of this highly stylized photography. And the guy who teaches it said to me, you can't always photograph your wife. And you got to find some other subjects.
I was thinking that he would think it would be a great honor to take a photograph for a book. So it wasn't the fact that he was Howard Stern, it was Howard who loves photography.
I told Lisa I'm going to shoot the cover to her book. She asked me to do it. I said I would do it.
Is that right?
Yeah, why not?
So nice, thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to try something there with Lisa.
So when Lisa approached me, it seemed like a great project for me. And I thought, you know what, why not do something nice for Lisa?
I have a whole concept in mind.
That's right. I got all the supplies, all the
What supplies? Did you send her a list?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Ah.
I have a vision of Lisa.
It is a ballsy move to ask Howard Stern to shoot your book cover. I think it puts Howard in a precarious position because he doesn't like to say no.
Are you going to loosen up?
I got my push-up tops, the push-up bras. I
Good.
got supplies. I have tops. I have hair
What about
extensions.
just-
I have
Did
everything.
you get the red thing I told you to get? Chunky around your neck?
That's on the list.
Yeah.
I have to get that.
All right, get that.
It was a great scheme because I think she figured that was the way she was going to promote her book.
I didn't think he would be gung-ho to do this, but she's smart. She hit upon something that Howard has been doing lately and is really into, which is photography, and it was a challenge to him, and I think that's why he agreed to do it, because it was something new that he could learn.
All right, and don't be nervous. You'll do fine. You look good.
Okay.
But you got to be sexy. This is your book. You're calling the book Sex, Lies, and Cookies, so it's got to be sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that.
He had an idea in his head of the way he wanted it to look. It was a great photo shoot. It really was.
And I just wanted to make a very glamorous kind of flat lighting look that I thought would look attractive for Lisa.
I photographed Lisa on Thursday for her book cover. Lisa looked good. She had a whole bunch of outfits. Photographed her, gave her some beautiful lighting.
Did you do something really sexy? Because that was the question.
You know what? Lisa, if you don't mind me saying, Lisa, you got some big rack. Like,
All right! It was really fun hearing Howard tell the audience that, yeah, her boobs are real.
Yeah, I was actually shocked because people said, did you push them up in some way? Did you Photoshop them? I said, no, those are her boobs.
I've never walked into work and went, wow, look at Lisa's tits today. Not once. I've said it about Benji, but not Lisa.
Look at the rack on.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I thought, I can't wait for Lisa to see who this woman is on the front of her book, because that's not the woman I work with every day.
Maybe I had false eyelashes on, a couple of hair extensions, but the boobs are real.
She was a trooper. She sat there. She stuck the titties out. She could put on great makeup, lipstick, all that stuff. She did whatever I told her to do, and she got a good result.
Well, I was happy. You know, the more I go into photography, the more I start planning conceptually what I want to do now, and maybe I would have even come up with some other concepts. But it was pretty straightforward for her thing.
Everything Howard does, he does 150%. And this book cover was no exception. So whether in his heart he really wanted to do it or not, he did it and he knocked it out of the park.
He did an amazing job. I am so proud of the cover for Sex, Lies, and Cookies, and I think he is too.
The way the night played out was there was a cocktail hour, and then there were some people there for that. Then we sat down to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for dinner. Please come to the orchestra and find your seats.
When I first agreed to do this, they said, you know, we're going to do a video about you. And I've been to a lot of charity events where they do a video on the person, and they can be very long and very boring. The video was amazing.
Well, his involvement with the fight against AIDS comes from a very personal place, which is rooted firmly in his love of family. So let's take a look.
I think it's people who listen to the show on a very peripheral basis or don't listen to the show. Those are the people, the worst people to deal with. Oh, the Howard Stern Show, they must all be evil, horrible people.
He's sort of the more reasonable family guy on the show. I think that if you really listen, that you'll find that about him.
We feel we're very blessed with what we have, that, if we are, we should, we have the ability to give back, and we should. I had this big Christmas party at my house. I must have been up till about 4 in the morning. And the next morning, my phone rang. It was like 9 in the morning. And my brother Anthony called. He said, listen, I have to tell you something. And I said, what? He said, Stephen has AIDS. And I was like, I felt like I got hit over the head with a 2x4, because it was just, even though you can sort of set yourself up to anticipate it's coming, when it actually comes, you can never be ready for it.
On the day in 1991 when you got the voicemail from your dad that said Gary Stephen passed away, was it relief?
It was relief. It was relief, because at that point, I knew he wasn't going to recover. I knew that he was suffering.
This is so dear to his heart. He loved his brother more than anything. And this is just part of, him being giving and honoring his memory.
Whenever I go out, I'm like, Steven, what should I say today? And yeah, when I do it, it's a way for me not to forget him.
You think he's proud of you?
Oh, I know he is. I know he would be proud of me. We had a great relationship, and he was very charitable too. And I think if everything were flipped around, he'd be doing the same thing.
The video is amazing, and it's funny. I sent it to a lot of my relatives that couldn't come. I sent it to them, and the feedback I got was, emails that would make you cry, of how proud they were, but also, what a tribute it was to my brother, who they knew and grew up with. All around, just great stuff.
It is with great pleasure I present you, Gary Dell'Abate, with the Lifetime Achievement Award, Jonathan Scare Lifetime Achievement Award. Gary.
I couldn't really relax until I gave my speech, which was a lot later than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even have a drink till I gave my speech, which was at about 10 o'clock at night.
Gary, you're an honor and inspiration to us all, my brother. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Dell'Abate. Thank you, Wow.
I'm always nervous giving a speech in front of any large group of people, especially when it's so many people I know and love.
It's an overwhelming outpouring of support from friends and family. It's I feel like I'm at my bar mitzvah, but I'm not Jewish, so it's like my confirm mitzvah.
It was nice to see Gary up there talking sincerely about, what he did and why he believes in this cause, and not having anyone there yelling Baba Booey during it or goofing on him. And he got his point across in a very sweet way. And I was glad I was there live to celebrate the moment with my good friend.
We do some incredible work. We go on tour with some of the biggest names in music, like Madonna, U2, and Coldplay. We set up tables while we're on tour with them where we can do outreach programs. We distribute condoms. We distribute educational materials. And this is really important that we reach the younger people, because you've heard it a couple of times before, but infections are on the rise.
I wasn't even aware of all the work you put into it. The only Gary I know is the guy who eats cookies and falls asleep all day. So when he went through the whole list of things that he did to make this thing such a great event, was quite surprising.
Life constantly throws you curveballs, and you have to figure out how to handle them. While at times my motives may seem altruistic, they're also selfishly cathartic. If you had a tragedy in your life, or you come upon a hurdle in your life and you work to correct it, it makes you feel really good. I highly recommend it.
The video was easy to watch because I'd watched it a bunch of times and shown it to some people. The harder part for me was the speech. I had written a part in the speech, and when I'd read it a couple of times, I got like a little choked up, and I was just afraid. I know listen, if you're going to get choked up and you're trying to raise money, that would be the place.
I have to thank my wife, Mary, and my kids, Jackson and Lucas. And they've been so supportive. And Jackson and Lucas, I don't want to get your heads big, but so many people have come up to me tonight and told me what great kids you are, what a great job Mom and I have done. And Jackson came home from college tonight. In fact, he's at Syracuse. The game's on the TV outside right now, yet he chose to be here with Dad. Thank you very much. They never met my brother, but they listen to my stories and they ask me questions about him, and it's almost as if they had met him. So doing the work I do is a way to honor him. Every time I raise $1, every time I give a speech, every time I go to an event like this, it reminds me of him. It's my way to remember him, and I want to thank all of you for helping me to keep his memory alive. Thank you.
1 second, Gary, 1 second before you leave the stage. There's one more person who wanted to offer their congratulations for all the great work that you do for Lifebeat and have been doing over the years, and she's right here.
Hey, Baba Booey.
A little bit of a surprise to me when I was presented with my award. I got a video message from Cyndi Lauper, who I love.
I wish I could be there to present this award to you in person. You deserve it. For all your work with HIV, AIDS, and Lifebeat, bless you. And I'm sure your brother's looking down right now, smiling and saying thanks. And thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. This is a much-deserved award. And you're a really good guy. Love ya. Love you, Baba Booey.
Well, she really went out of her way that night. That was backstage. I think she shot that backstage one of the first or second nights for Kinky Boots, which just a few weeks ago won the Tony. So just amazing.
Congratulations, that's a great speech.
Thank you, thank you. I was nervous all night. I mean, I have so many friends here tonight. It really is like a wedding or a bar mitzvah, but the support is amazing. And it just keeps pouring in and pouring in, so I couldn't be happier. And I was so glad to have my wife and kids here for it, and my brother and everybody.
When you're with someone like Gary Dell'Abate and you see how hard he works above and beyond a job title when it comes to charity and raising money and giving back, you realize like he is really getting his hands dirty. I am so touched and I'm so honored to know a person like that and to work with a person like that every day. So now you can enjoy the rest of the evening.
My scotch is on the way.
Okay, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
I'm proud to know you.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's doing something in the memory of his brother that is forceful and dynamic. I admire him. I admire what Gary does.
All right, so let's talk about the Ronnie-Lisa kiss. Here's what happened.
Lisa G pitched this bit. She came in and said, well, we're going to get a certain amount of tweets. And then when we get a certain amount of tweets, I'm going to make out with Ronnie.
Ronnie for years has been wanting to kiss Lisa. And Lisa, you know, I don't think she was up for it. But as we got closer to the release of the book, I think that definitely lubed things up for her, if you will.
It was her idea. Nobody else's idea. It wasn't my idea. I knew nothing about it.
It's all about her book. I know it is. It's a promotion thing.
You think she's going to get super excited when she makes out with you?
I don't think it'll ever happen. How's that?
Why?
Now it sounds like it won't.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
Well, it sounds so complicated.
It's very simple. This is my mom. Stern show tweets. Ronnie kissed Lisa. We count the number of retweets. When it hits X number, we do. We send out a tweet from Stern Show. It says Ronnie kissed Lisa. Okay.
Right.
You tell the fans retweet this.
Right.
Okay. We count the retweets. We get 2,500, 5,000, whatever the number is. And when that number hits, we say it's done, and these two have to kiss. Jason will tweet it from Stern Show, and we'll see if the fans want it to happen, it's going to happen.
I'm almost positive in my mind that, you know, the PR people at the book company had something to do with, you know, saying to her, listen, Lisa, you got to get your name out.
It's out.
Okay, it is out.
President Obama.
And 300 retweets on it.
350.
350.
350 retweets.
Already?
100. Told you. What'd I tell you, Howard?
You got to get to 5,000.
What did I tell you?
1,200. Go. 1,300. 1,500.
Oh, wait, they're going to be making out in about 5. Go ahead.
1,700.
Oh. 2,000.
Sweating. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lisa's already taking over.
He's already taken over clothes, Ronnie. You're happy you're there.
3,500.
3,500. You're only 1,500 away.
It was very thrilling. It was like, oh my God, they're counting down. This is going to happen. It was my idea. It's so exciting. We have Twitter. We have Howard. We have social media. It's all coming together.
4,900.
49.
Showtime. 4,930.
All of a sudden,
100 away.
Now we got
5,000.
I think the book had everything to do with Lisa agreeing to do it. But look, you can't really shit on her because she still's got to do the stunt.
It was an explosion in my brain, really. It was an out-of-body experience, waiting for it to happen.
I was actually looking forward to it because I just really wanted to see how she would react.
Let's go.
All right, do it.
Slow push, go ahead.
Easy.
Ronnie, let's just get it
When
over
did they
with.
start?
Don't rush it.
Oh my God.
5 seconds.
Ready, two, coming in 2.
Whoa! 8 seconds.
I couldn't believe it because Lisa's such a goody two-shoes, and I don't know, I just thought she'd be grossed out by Ronnie. I thought, you know, I just couldn't imagine that would ever happen. And Lisa's not the type that really partakes in any of our nonsense.
7 more seconds. He's feeling it.
I wasn't trying to stick my finger up her asshole. It was like I was grabbing her ass, and it just happened to be my middle finger just went right in the crack of her ass. And it looked like I had my finger in her ass, which I did.
I've kissed, hundreds of guys. Who knows how many guys? And I'm sure I didn't enjoy most of them. And so, hey, it's Ronnie Mund. It wasn't so bad.
He should have stuck his finger in her ass. He's a disgusting man.
Was that gross to look at?
And
a
very
hard
crunch. Oh, and it was so graphic, and there was tongue, and there was his hand up her ass, and it was like crazy. It's crazy. It was crazy stuff, man.
Gary, where does this stack up in your top moments of Stern history?
It's way better than Artie and Blue Iris.
I loved it. I mean, it was great. And Lisa, if she was doing it for publicity, as some accuse her of, I gotta say, she gave 110%.
I don't believe in coincidences. This was all about the book. This was all about the reinvention of Lisa G. This is to make the sex part of the Sex, Lies, and Cookies relevant.
I had no idea that it was going to work, and it did.
I have a feeling me and Lisa really would hit it off, man. Big time. After that kiss.
I can see how people will think, or Ronnie anyway, that, she had to do the kiss because her book's coming out. It was really the timing of everything.
He's got very soft lips.
You were squeezing her ass.
Before the official release of Sex, Lies, and Cookies, HarperCollins threw me a book release cookie party. It was so great walking in and seeing all these cookies on one big table that were from recipes from my book, and I wasn't slaving away in my kitchen making them. It was great to see family and friends. How are you? Beautiful. George Takei stopped by. Hi, George. Oh my gosh, thank you for your
And it needs a sprint. It's had a rough afternoon.
High Pitch Mike was there.
I'm looking for the sex, I'm looking for the lies. I've already found the cookies.
Everybody's so excited. I'm Lisa Sharkey. I work for HarperCollins. I acquired this fantastic book, Sex, Lies, and Cookies.
So enjoy and take cookies. Tons of cookies.
Yeah, and there's doggy bags for the cookies when you guys are done, but drink and eat away. And thank you, Lisa.
It was a fun night just seeing everyone together, having a good time. And I'm hopeful that good energy will spread out and more people will hear about the book. The book tour for Sex, Lies, and Cookies was a lot of fun. I went on the Today Show with Hoda and Kathy Lee. I went on Good Day New York with Greg Kelly. And then I went on New York Live with Sarah Gore and Jackie Reed. You sound guys, they zip you up and they look at your bra strap. It's like, what a job. Oh! I know a lot of people in New York media, and so it's going to be fun to see them and sit next to them, and so we'll see how it goes. Hi, I'm such a fan of yours. It looks so great.
No, I am of yours. Let me tell you, and you'll know why when I say this. When I read this book, I was like, okay, this is my new Bible.
That really made my heart just, soar. You'll still see in a few minutes.
Yes, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, good.
Sex, Lies, and Cookies is out now, and the book signing is next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. at Book Review in Huntington, Long Island.
Oh, I love bookstores like this. Thanks so much. I started my career in Long Island. I started interning at WLIR, like I write in the book, when I was 17 years old. Even though I've lived in Chicago and I now live in Manhattan, I still consider myself very much a Long Island person. So, well, thanks for coming, everybody. I so appreciate it. Thank you. My goals for the media tour is really to get the message of Sex, Lies, and Cookies out to women. My final media TV stop was Better TV. They had this amazing kitchen. It was also a lot of fun just cooking up a couple of cookie recipes. The hardest part is what many of you don't know is going through all the steps. You have 3 minutes to do this and 3 minutes to do that. And you have to, whip up the recipe and put it in the oven, pull it out of the oven.
Does this work?
I'm trying to ask for a surprise.
Oh, it's so cold.
JD and Andrea are going to do their bands at the top. They'll toss over to you and say, what do you have going on over there?
You're under a lot of pressure to make sure you get all the keywords out about your book.
All right, everybody, here we go. Stand by.
I'm hopeful that it will really resonate with women, and everyone will tell all their friends, and I'm hoping for the best. At the end of the day, I'm very proud of my book.
But I do hope that the book is successful. Clearly, there's a market for cookbooks that talk about sex, and Lisa G is the one to do it.
I'm hopeful that especially women, when they read this book, they'll see that, yes, you can go through hard times, but there is a lot of good stuff when you get through it. Really is a story about a journey of love, but really more so of how to love yourself. And if you do that first, everything will fall into place.
That was one of the best kisses I've ever had in my life, Lisa. And I really think we should pursue, this thing a little further. And I think if you sell 10,000 books, we should make out again, on air. And then we should make out at the Trump Hotel, room 1634, overlooking the park, in our robes, at the window, drinking champagne. And then I'll drop your robe, I'll drop my robe. I'll throw you up against the glass, and I'll hump you as hard as I can.
You were squeezing her ass.
And I'll hump you as hard as I can.
I got to just mention one thing real quick before the show ends. I saw a picture of a guy on the internet yesterday. It was the greatest thing I ever saw. He shaved his facial hair into the Batman logo. And it's crazy. And if Ronnie would do this, I would think it would be the greatest thing because he's got that crazy facial hair too, but his facial hair is just this big bush.
Right, it's not anything special.
I think it's kind of sexy. You look like some gigolo from the 80s.
Like put shit on my face. That's it. Ready for tomorrow. Hey, go and fuck yourself. Don't even start with me already. Alright? Stupid motherfucker. It matches your head now. Dark brown.
Thinking of backing out?
Too late now. This fucking guy made me dye my shit and everything here.
Alright, I'll ask him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start the show.
It looks good.
Get out of here.
Oh, hey, I got to interrupt whatever dumb stuff we're talking about because something big is happening right now.
What's that?
Ronnie, the limo driver, has been in with the hair cutting guy, Mike the barber.
Uh-oh.
And I saw his mustache this morning. He had dyed it dark brown And Ronnie now has the Batman logo. He should have the Batman logo on his face.
They've been working on it right now.
Wow. Look how good that looks.
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. You should keep that forever, Ronnie.
Ronnie, it's much better than your normal mustache. Holy mackerel. You're a genius, sir.
Thank you.
You're Mike the Barber, right?
That's great.
That's Mike the Barber.
Mike, talk into that microphone.
Thank you.
Mike the Barber, tell me about this. First let me look at Ronnie.
Yeah, let's take that in.
Shit I do for you, man.
Look at that.
That is funny.
Have you ever done a Batman logo before?
I've done a few Batman logos, but never on the mustache.
Mostly on the back of the head?
Yeah.
And mostly African-American people get stuff shaved in their head, right?
No. I get all kinds.
Yeah, because white people don't have the good hair for shaving stuff into the back of their head.
But white people have been doing it lately.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Getting a lot of white customers down there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. And how long will his mustache stay like that? Probably like a week or so, right?
Yeah, about a week.
How fucking...
Wow.
Ronnie's got the Batman logo on his face.
That is great.
Can I say something? You look 50 fucking times better with the Batman logo than that other
than
shitty...
your regular crap, yeah.
Did you see his shitty mustache that he had?
I wouldn't call it shitty, but I think this is better for him.
Me too. It gives him like more face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the color. It's stupid.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know it's the Batman logo otherwise.
Oh, I can't wait for him to go out on the street.
I went out on the street this morning like this, before it was done.
People were staring at him just because his beard and his mustache was so like dark,
almost black.
This looks cool.
And you wanted me to do this is dark brown. You imagine if I did black?
It's about
no.
the
This
same.
is great. This is perfect.
Look at that, man. That is fucking beautiful, dude.
Don't you love it, Ronnie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, they didn't let you see it?
They didn't let me see it.
Here, put it up on the TV. Look at that. I'll ask you all about how you get that done. And look at that. Fucking cool. That's the Batman logo. You like it, Ron?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
you look better.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Your other mustache takes up too much real estate on your face.
I don't know what that thing was.
What do you think of it, Fred?
I think it's terrific. I think you should go with the black.
He likes it brown, but it's about the same.
You got to make a statement. It's good.
I don't know. One side looks thinner than the other.
Ronnie, no.
That's a good shape for his face.
No, you're staring at it the wrong way. Let me see. Look at me dead on. No. It's even.
Is it?
This fucking man knows what he's doing.
Right. You're uneven.
All right.
What'd you use, a stencil, or you do it freehand?
Freehand.
He did it freehand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Ronnie's a superhero. You think one side's thicker than the other?
Well, one side he has more hair on it.
I see.
It's more porous. He has more hairs growing out of one.
Oh,
than the
it's
other.
Ronnie's fault.
Yeah, okay.
I'm half of both.
Of course it's my fault, Robin. It's always my fault, according to you.
I bring some spray when
you can spray it in. Yeah, you got to spray that area in, man. So anyway, this is Mike the Barber. He gave Ronnie the Batman logo right on his face.
I love it. I love it.
Mike, where's your shop?
The Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
You say you charge $40 for designs on the head, $20 for facial hair. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's nice. So if Ronnie wants to maintain this, it would cost him about $20 a week.
But yeah, just about.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Ronnie, you're a walking piece of art.
Yeah. Wow. Mike says tribal designs are most popular. You once had a request to put a swastika on a guy's head, but you refused to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I was a little off.
Because what are you, like a black guy?
No. Dominican.
You're Dominican.
Yeah.
For a Dominican guy to do the swastika, it's almost like you're supporting a guy who wants to annihilate you.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you mean? You're not black, you're Dominican?
Dominican, yeah. Well,
what does that mean?
Well, I'm from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Dominican
but you're
Republic.
black, right?
He doesn't look black. What are you talking
What'd
about?
you say?
He doesn't look black.
Well, he's a black guy.
Everybody who's not white looks black to Howard.
He looks like a Spanish dude.
Right, he looks Hispanic.
Yeah,
right.
but I would think people would think you're African American.
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
Fuck yeah.
African Caribbean.
Hell no.
Everybody.
No.
What?
I didn't think that when he walked in.
Not at all.
I said this dude's African American.
I was like, he's Hispanic. And then you listen to him, of course he's Hispanic.
Yeah,
but you're a
Hispanic
black
accent.
Spanish guy.
Yeah, you
Right.
can say that.
he's-
No,
he's not.
He's very light, Howard.
He's light
And
skinned
his
black
hair
man.
is straight.
Yeah.
Talking about, dude.
Anyway.
Why you
Whatever
insult
you
my
are.
barber for?
Howard is just terrible.
He's
What-
next. I'm
no,
doing
I'm saying-
Batman back here on you.
Whatever you are, I'm saying it wouldn't go with the Nazi kind of
No.
thing, you know.
What does go with the Nazi kind of thing? Who do you ask for that?
You got to get like a super white, like Swedish dude to carve that in your head. Let's see. Mike once spent 3.5 hours working on one graffiti design for a person's head. What the hell did they have on their head?
Well, he wanted his name. He was a little kid from Long Island, so he wanted his name. He wanted a tank.
What's a tank?
Yeah, he was like
an army tank?
Yeah, like a military tank.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Where does he work?
He doesn't work. He was 10 years old.
Isn't that weird? Because
his parents work.
Isn't that going to grow back in a week? If I mean, for 3.5 hours to sit there, you know?
It's what he wanted. It was his birthday.
Right. Wow.
These parents are too indulgent.
They are. The most requested thing to have carved in your head and your hair is, Robin, take a guess.
The most what?
The most requested
to have carved in your head is the Nike swoosh.
Lightning bolt?
New York Yankees logo.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Of course we're in New York.
He works right near Yankee Stadium, right?
Right, he's in the Bronx, right.
Mike's 35 years old. He's dating.
Well,
Who
you
are you
look
dating?
young for your age.
Dating my girlfriend, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy?
Yeah.
She a Hollywood actress or something that we might know?
No.
Could you carve the first chapter of my book, Private Parts, into my head? I would like that.
The whole first chapter?
Yeah, people just want to just read it.
Just read the back of your head.
Yeah. And what about Nancy? Is she black or Dominican?
Not Romanian.
Romanian?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
See, Howard, what difference does it make?
I don't know, but hey,
You gotta keep the thing going about racial tags.
Mike the Barber, you are one talented dude. Look at that thing, man. Freehand, he did that. The Batman logo. Now my security guard is he's like Batman.
He's he's putting out the Batman signal.
Yeah, he's a superhero. Wow.
I think you ought to keep this, Ronnie, really.
I do too. I think it's much nicer than his other mustache. Because his other mustache is too big, right?
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah. Now he's got like a nice
It's like he was
grooming.
growing a hedge on his face.
Yeah. And Ronnie's really embracing this whole Batman thing. This morning, he picked me up in the Batmobile.
That would be cool if you now started driving a Batmobile.
Yeah. I was going to be really mean. And I was going to, when we told Ronnie we were going to do the Batman logo, I was just going to have you, like, shave a cock and balls right into his face. And then when he looked at it, he'd be cock and balls.
A cock going into his mouth.
He had enough hair for cock and balls and pubes.
Yeah, you put the balls right here.
Nice.
Can you imagine? He looks in the mirror and he's like, a cock and balls. I didn't have the heart to do that to him, though.
No, you wait for the tattoo when you do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if she's turned on by it as Lisa G, because she's like so into Ron.
She wanted to kiss me before I did it.
She what?
She wanted to kiss me. Good luck before I did it.
Wow, she's just thinking.
She's in love with you now.
She wanted to just start like kissing you again.
She wanted to give me a good luck kiss.
What do you make of all that?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
She's in love.
In love. Do you know over the weekend she went out and bought a Yosemite Sam blow-up doll? No. To pretend that she's with Ronnie? I say. Wow. Yeah, Lisa G spent the weekend pulling mustache hairs out of her throat. And she had like, she couldn't get the smell of Mambo off her for like 2 days.
That's good.
Yeah. She's so into
Ronnie.
It's a good thing. She's already writing her next book, Sex Lies and Ronnie's Cock.
Yeah, I got a copy of her book, and all I could think was, wow, she was making out with Ronnie.
Yeah, that's all you can think about. Ronnie and I were in Vegas together. Ronnie got he got all fucked up in Vegas. What was wrong with you? Like you were having
my sinuses, man.
Listen to him.
They almost exploded.
Yeah, it's so dry in Vegas. It was 106 degrees. You put your foot down, like by the pool, and it was like burnt hamburger.
Horrible.
Like you couldn't put your foot down on the pavement.
You couldn't have bare feet.
You couldn't breathe.
And when we left, it was 111 degrees.
Yeah, crazy.
It's crazy, and it's so hot. Like my wife and I got to go to dinner the first night, and we were going to sit outside because I love the heat.
Yeah, you lasted about 30 seconds
30
outside.
seconds. I couldn't breathe.
You don't love the heat that much.
Not that much.
It was horrible.
Oh my God! And then it dawned on me: we're in a desert. You're not supposed to be in a desert. No man lives in a desert.
That's right. You're supposed to stay undercover. Why do you think the Arabs run around like that?
There's a lot of men living in that desert.
I'll tell you what. I was like, there's no water in the desert. I don't even know how to get water in there.
You know what? That's what you should have done. You should have been in one of those white things with a band around your head.
Well, you want to know something?
You could stay at the pool.
I'm telling you, you got to be so careful in the sun. I was so covered up. I was like freaking out. I went out to the pool. We had, when we first got there, the day we traveled, I ran out to the pool.
The only day of free time.
The only day of free time. And I went out there and you know who was there? Dina Myers. Remember her from Starship Trooper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had her on the show years ago. She was out there in a bikini. It was fun to look at her. And she was with her husband and stuff. And I was there. And I just ran like a bitch right into this little tented area because I didn't want to get any sun on me, man. It's so fucking hot.
It's intense, right?
Yeah. You get cancer within 5 minutes out there.
It was brutal.
How do people live in 111 degrees?
And Ronnie said he had blood coming out of. Didn't you have blood coming out of?
No, Joe was coughing up blood.
Oh my God! Because it's so dry.
Dry, yeah. They call it Vegas throat.
Well, my nose was like so dry that like you feel like you have boogers in there, and then you blow them, and nothing comes out.
Yeah, it's like cement.
It's dust.
It's like dust.
Cement.
Cement.
It's like cement.
Well, they do have dust storms and stuff out there.
It was fun.
And then you drink so much water, you get up like 7 times a night to pee.
Right.
Bad part.
Although Ronnie told me a lot of it was just squirting. It wasn't pee.
Exactly.
It wasn't urine.
I got thirsty and I squirted on myself.
He would have had a nice drink.
I need a drink.
I was squirting.
Yeah.
This is squirting. This is not pee.
That's right. It's not.
Mike the Barber,
This
Ronnie
is
says that
pre-cum.
Does your girlfriend squirt, man?
What?
I can make her.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she does.
She does?
See? No,
you think it's pee?
That's not pee, right? Tell him.
Nah, I don't think it's pee.
Right. All right.
Do you take a nice drink?
Take a nice drink, man? He does. Look at him.
How you get the
He's all happy.
Well, anyway, Ronnie, you look great with your Batman. What do you think of it, Will? Isn't it nice? Ronnie's Batman. It's fantastic, right?
Right.
What do you think of it?
He almost looks less of an asshole than normal.
Thank you. You're such a nice guy, Will.
He looks good. Well, Ronnie's got the Batman logo, and I got to admit, I'm a little jealous. Look at that.
Well, you could do it.
Nah, I don't have enough hair like you.
Well, grow
You don't
it.
have all that?
I don't have. It's not thick like yours.
We got some spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, chromosome spray.
And maybe I'll have you spray the Batman
Larry
logo.
King spray.
I lick it on my face.
Yeah, exactly.
Larry King used
spray.
it on his fucking head.
Right.
Chromosome spray.
Well, anyway, congratulations to Ronnie.
chromatone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike the Barber, thank you. Give the address of your place. People go get the Batman logo.
Oh, so
on
no,
it.
it's 1139 Teller Avenue in the Bronx.
Teller Avenue?
Teller, yeah.
What's the name of the joint, man?
Sharp Styles.
There you go.
Chop style?
Sharp Style.
Sharp style.
Yeah.
All right. You give a regular haircut there, too?
Yeah, regular haircuts, we do everything.
What do you think I
Shaves.
should do with my hair? You like it, or you think I should cut it?
No, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
With that long hair like Samson?
Yeah, it's pretty short. You had it longer before, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good cut right there.
You think I should get like one of them short haircuts, like what you got?
Nah,
No.
not for you.
Okay.
You come in for hot shave, we do that.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking
The
love
lather and
The
all
lather,
that?
yeah, hot lather.
that. I love that. Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
All right, good meeting you.
Thank you.
Ronnie, congrats.
Thanks, man.
Look at fucking Ronnie. You got to get
Ronnie, now I want to see you all the time.
Are you going to put a picture of him on howardstern.com? On the new and improved howardstern.com?
I also got the video of the
Dyeing
process.
Good.
The dyeing and everything.
I'll put that on Howard
Stephanie
TV.
shot it last night while we were doing it in the bathroom.
Tell Stephanie to give the video to Howard TV.
I gave it to him already.
Oh, good. Okay.
Already
We'll
gave
put
him the
that
camera.
on. Big Howard TV
All right.
special, the making of the Batman logo on Ronnie's face.
Maintain that, Ronnie.
Ronnie's a stud. For those of you who weren't with us at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
Ronnie got shaved the Batman logo into his mustache, and it's fantastic. What's the reaction been out there, Ronnie? Real quick update. Wow, it looks 10 times better. I love the Batman logo. What's going on with it? Is anybody saying anything?
Yeah, everybody was saying it.
Do they like it?
Yeah, they say it looks. First of all, they say it looks neat.
Yes, that's it. I feel your old mustache used to drag you down.
And Seth Rogen's guys got a big kick out of it.
They loved it, right?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah, I was. He must have
people
freaked
around
out.
the building.
Because he was high. Did he realize what it was?
Yeah.
Like, do you have to tell him it's the Batman logo?
No,
or-
he's
Did she walk up and she goes, "Oh man, that's the Batman logo"?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
What do you mean a little
His
bit?
guys noticed it more than he did.
Like they go, "Whoa, that's the Batman logo."
Yeah, they noticed.
He thought it was cool, right?
Yeah, he thought it was cool.
Yeah. Ronnie's the coolest.
He goes, that's what goes on around here. I go, yep, that's what goes on around here.
Tell him it was almost dick and balls.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't think so.
Dude, I think you have a cold.
No, man, it's my sinuses. I feel fine.
He got all fucked up in Las Vegas.
You guys can't take changes in environment.
Well, you know, it's dry as can be.
It was horrible.
You're supposed to drink
I go to
a
Vegas
ton
all
of
the time.
water. But it wasn't in the summer.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
summer, it's
I've been
brutal.
there when it's. I've been there when it was 118.
My
It
lips.
didn't do this or did?
It didn't.
My lips were so dry this time. They had to keep putting like
Chapstick and
chapstick on me, and I was drinking so much water. I got up and pissed like 50 times a
During the
night.
night. Yeah, during the night, too.
Yeah, pee, not squirting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Pee.
Pee,
Pee.
pee,
Pee.
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 Right,
Yeah, pee. Not squirting.
right.
Squirting's different.
But anyway,
You don't want a nice drink of the pee.
Yeah.
So Seth Rogen's guys thought that was cool, huh?
Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
Wendy Williams' husband thought it was cool.
He loved it.
Because he was looking at the thing outside, you know, the stand-up of me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, that's you. I go, yeah. And he goes, I like this better.
Yeah, it looks good.
Everybody likes it, Ronnie.
I'll bet your girlfriend likes it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that. It's the Batman logo.
know.
It's the coolest fucking thing.
Fred thinks it's cool.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's much better. Jesus, that's crazy. You think you're going to maintain it, or
I don't know. I might
You
go home
ought
and cut the whole thing off tonight.
No.
No.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
What are you, crazy?
No, you don't. Listen to you.
You got to shave off the Batman logo after we
Are you kidding?
At least keep it for a couple of days.
All right, I'll keep it.
Better off shaving your head.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, please.
Don't
shave
do
it.
that, Ronnie.
All right.
Why, you feel self-conscious?
Yeah, I feel weird.
Well,
it's-
get
first of all-
used to it.
No,
Why
because
would you feel weird? You got the Batman logo on your
I don't
face.
care about the Batman logo. I just feel weird because it's so dark.
Dark, yeah.
You know.
But it looks better.
All right.
But you look youthful.
Yeah, it looks better. She's probably laughing up her sleeve over there, going, "Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, keep it. You look like an asshole. Yeah, keep
I got to
it."
say, that guy did a great job on it.
He did.
Wow. What do you charge us for that, Gary?
Uh-oh. Nobody's answering.
What's like $40? Yeah, he must be busy.
Broke the bank. He doesn't want to tell you.
Yeah, that's our whole budget for the week. Ronnie's mustache. He's going to go shave it off. Yeah. How much? 40? Yeah, thanks. $40. It's worth every penny. You're not even that into Batman, are you?
No, I love Batman.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Be proud, man. Don't be self-conscious.
Batman, Superman, and the Lone Ranger's coming out, too. Did you see that?
Lone Ranger looks
Wow.
pretty good.
Yeah, the Lone Ranger.
Maybe we could shave your eyebrows into that mask he wears. Like Ronnie's an older guy with a big Batman logo on his face.
Idiot.
Wait till kids see that. They're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
They're
gonna
gonna love you.
Hey, there's Batman.
Yeah, I got to walk around with a cape now.
No, you don't need that. You got the logo right on your face. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll get to the news.
Mike.
Yeah.
First off, nice job.
Thank you, thank you.
Secondly, where can Ronnie go from here? I mean, what's the next step for a Batman mustache? Does he have to start over?
If you want to start over, or if you're gonna keep, I think he's just kind of liking it.
But there's nothing you can adapt to a Batman. I mean, once you're in the Batman mode.
Let me see. I mean, if
Here
you
it
let
is.
something grow in, yeah.
Ron, we're
Yeah.
just saying, where do you go from here?
What do you mean, where do I go? I go to work.
Not in a literal sense, with your, with your mustache. Like, where can you go? Like, you have to start
Wonder
over.
Woman's vagina is next. Right here.
Mr. Munn.
Yeah.
Are you reconsidering your previous idea of
Shaving it off?
Yeah. Since the boss man likes it so much?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
Yeah.
Why not just dye it a little bit lighter?
I gotta wait for it to grow out, dude. I can't just dye it lighter now.
Throw some Just for Batman in there.
No, but if you put something lighter on, it's not gonna do anything.
There's a method to your madness.
I should have got like a rinse thing that washes right out.
A ton of people have told me it's like their best album. Check out
What?
which is the
JD, you're a big Ronnie Munn fan in general.
and the world tour.
Not true at all. Do you like this
summer
facial hair pattern better than the old one?
I do. Album 13 is out tomorrow.
Why don't you do something now?
Why would I?
Why not?
Because I don't really.
Do Wonder Woman's pussy right on your chin.
No.
Yeah. Grow a big bush right here.
I don't have the facial hair.
No. Just grow a bush right here. Right down here. And cut a hole in the middle, like a slit.
With a geezer.
And then, you know.
New songs in almost an
You know what I'm saying?
Brand new Black Sabbath.
And then the pink will show through, and that's the pussy.
One of the most influential.
And you leave a little piece of hair on top. That's the little hairy clit.
Sabbath.
I'm glad you got that on camera.
13. Sorry.
That's a good idea, right, Greg?
I think so. I think you have a beautiful mind and a beautiful mustache right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to write some sex tips now. Leave me be.
Jimmy, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Are you going to be running for vice president with Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, a lot of this is heating up all of a sudden. Did you notice that?
Yeah?
Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of newscasters now covering the fact that I think Jesse Ventura was out sort of doing his rounds and, you know, on the talk show circuit. And
right.
He's been talking about that he's really seriously going to run. And he's right now wants me to be his vice president.
Well, didn't you agree already?
No, I didn't agree. I just said I was going to think about it. What I love about Jesse is, like, he doesn't even, like, say it as a joke. He's just like, hey, man, I want Howard Stern because Howard Stern's a good dude, and he wants me to be vice president. He doesn't, like, he treats me seriously as his vice president, which is crazy. But I love
that's why he probably won't win.
No, he'll win. Jesse and I have discussed that 2016 is the opportune time for us because there's, like, if you notice, there's not really any good Democrats after, you know, like maybe Hillary will run, but she'll be old, and, you know, like, who's the Republican?
Nobody sort of popped up as a main contender.
Yeah, and then, like, on the Republican side of things, Chris Christie would be great, but you know those fucking maniacs in the Republican Party will never accept him as a Republican. They think he's a liberal because they're assholes. All the conservatives now are all fucking crying because their precious Tea Party got investigated by the IRS. The IRS, the IRS did something really kind of shitty. They said to the Tea Party guys who, you know, whenever they see something like a Tea Party thing looking for tax-free, tax-exempt status, they slow down the application. And now they're all whining. Well, this has been happening to me for years.
And you're not the only one. This happens in every administration. It's happened to, just because now it happened to Tea Partiers, it's a big deal.
Oh, now they're all crying about it. But if you notice, it's happened to me twice. Once with the FCC in terms of the SiriusXM merger. That was because of me. They purposely wouldn't put it through a government agency and let the merger happen.
It had to be scrutinized to the nth degree.
Closer than any two oil companies getting scrutinized. And the other time it happened was when the FCC again decided to fine me. And in order to put pressure tactics on the people that employed me, they went ahead and delayed all of the licensing for Infinity Broadcasting, which had nothing to do with anything. They just fucked them up until they forced them to pay. It's racketeering. I said it at the time.
And this is actually what government agencies do when they want to exert power over people.
And not one of these fucking crybaby Tea Party conservative motherfuckers came forward when this was happening.
They didn't care.
And none of the liberals cared either. Fuck them both. And Jesse Ventura and I are going to clean things up.
They want to make this like it's a Democratic thing going on. No, this goes on.
No. Don't worry. When I become vice president, I'm going to use every government agency to get at all my enemies. So don't think it's stopping.
It's going to get worse, not get better.
Oh yeah.
Because your enemies list is long.
Oh, wait till you see all the radio guys who won't be able to get licenses. I'm telling you, anyone who works in terrestrial radio, they're not going to get any water. for a month. It's going to delay it all. Yeah, Mike, you're on the air.
Hey now, how's it going, man? Hey, I think it's funny, like you said, that Jesse is telling everyone, oh, I have asked Howard Stern, and he's giving it serious consideration. When are you going to let Jesse know that there's no way you're going to let the American people know about your finances or your kids' backgrounds or all that kind of shit?
Well, I told him that already. My kids' backgrounds are...
Well, if you run for office, they're going to go, you know how they do. They go through your whole family, basically.
Right.
So you're not going to expose your kids to that kind of exposure, are you?
Well, I'm not... First of all, in full disclosure, my children are actually Asian. They're secretly Asian. But,
they've changed citizenship?
Yes, that's right. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, I've told Jesse it would be a long shot for me to run. And you know what it is? I can't say no to anything. That sounds like really exciting to run for vice president with Jesse Ventura. So I can't even... It kills me to say no, because how funny would that be? How great would that be? Like, we'd have to be, going around the country campaigning. It would
the debates.
Oh, the debates. The vice presidential
debate. Can you imagine
debate.
the vice presidential debate?
Because I got a feeling the two of us could probably get enough, sort of action to get on all the ballots. So, they'd have to include us like they did Ross Perot. I'm pretty sure I could get enough support to get us all on, between me and Jesse Ventura, we could get on a ballot.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm thinking you're complaining about the workload of HET.
Oh, that's the problem.
That campaigning is nightmare.
Well, if I have to fly, forget it. I'm not campaigning, and that's...
Well, you can campaign on a bus or a train, but you're there all the time.
Oh, I won't do that either. I'm just thinking I could campaign on Skype from my house. So...
Little town hall meetings.
I don't want to tell him yet, Mike, because I'm having too much fun with it.
Gary, Jesse Ventura is obviously taking Howard seriously. Considering a run for president in 2016. If this gets legs, if this continues, how seriously will Howard take it?
I don't know. I've been down this road before. He was almost the governor.
Right.
First of all, Howard should be the president, not the vice president. Howard just plays second fiddle to anyone. It'll probably get far, but, there are, I think it's really hard for Howard to leave this job. It's a pay cut to go be vice president.
It's true. But when things got very real in the gubernatorial election, he sort of bowed out gracefully at a certain point.
Yeah, that was a pay cut, too.
But this is the highest office in all of the land.
No, it's the second highest office.
Well, but he'd be right there. I mean,
one heartbeat away.
Heartbeat away from being, the head of this country, the head of the world.
It would be interesting. I wonder if I could be his media director.
Do you think he would actually push it, though, or do you think he would right away decline? Do you think he would use this to his advantage in any way?
I think he would use it to his advantage for a little while.
What are the odds of Jesse Ventura actually following through in this, in your opinion?
Well, listen, we didn't think he'd run for governor, and he ran and he won, so anything can happen.